Okay, testing, testing. I don't know why they're talking about that because the bit rate is all right. Okay, where are we with this? Okay. Are we live? Okay, they claiming we live. Oh, yeah, we live. Okay. Let's test out let's get the chat running and then we get on camera, do this unboxing and chat for a while. Should be a pretty good short unboxing. There we go. What's going on, Vegan VR Key? How you doing? Is that Heath? That's Heath Stevens. We're gonna talk about the laptop in a little bit. Just waiting for a little bit more people to get here. Let me send out the notifications. As always, I have to do my part. Fucking YouTube won't do theirs. Oh, I guess all I have to do is post this link. Okay. Okay, I think that's good. I tried to finish Kid Smooth's live stream. Actually, I really want to. I know he's in the basement and he's having a tough time as far as uh something to do with he has to get the key card and open the door, but he needs to get the generator on as well. When you turn on the generator, then you know, all the other infected comes out. So I was at that part. I don't know. Dude's having a hard time. I mean, it was a little challenging, but he's doing some stupid shit. Oh, like the candy. Okay. What's going on, Enzo? How you doing, man? Hoodlum, D1 Hoodlum, how you doing? Well, you probably not at work today because it's late. It's fucking 8 o'clock. What's going on, Asa Gaming? First one here. Let's see. Let's go get the notification up over there real quick. The notification should be right here. Fucking awesome gaming. That's I just checked my Twitter. That's a funny gif you posted. That shit's funny. Um, of course, they told me that's the link, but that's not really the link. Hilarious. That's not the link. You would think that's the link. That they have it right there on YouTube, but it's not actually the link. What the fuck? I love how YouTube it feels like they try their best to sabotage. I mean, I've noticed it many years, but it feels like more now than ever they're trying to sabotage everybody. Like it's like they don't want you on their application. They don't want you to make videos or live streams because they make it increasingly harder and more difficult to find things that should already be there. It's kind of like on your phone. You get to set up the apps where you want them at on your phone and how they appear. I wish that YouTube would allow you to do that, or just make it accessible. Everything that you normally would need access to is right there on the front page. But again, there's so many loops. So many loops. Okay. So I'm going to go post the notification on the community, letting people know that we're live. And then I think when we get like about 20 viewers, I do the unboxing. Because like somebody's gonna come in here late and say, hey, you didn't wait for me to do the unboxing. So I'll wait until we're roughly around 20 viewers, and then I'll do the unboxing. Okay, that's weird. Okay, there we go. And let's go post the same shit on. Gotta post the same shit on fucking Twitter. Great. I get the notifications up on Discord real quick too. There we go. And let's go post the same. I can only hope that this laptop is a good laptop. Not asking for much. However, all the fucking money I paid for it, I'm asking for a shitload of a lot. So it is what it is. Haven't upgraded since 2014, so I was obviously due for an upgrade. That's what I did. I've been talking about it for a good amount of months, almost going on a fucking year. I've been bitching about, a laptop, getting a new laptop, making sure I could do better with the videos and shit. Okay. So, 1 is posted, 2, and then 3, and then we're done with notifications. That'll be it. YouTube will have to deal with the rest. We're sitting at 20 viewers right now. I'm gonna go post one in the Discord, let them know that we're live. Great. Post one on the Facebook group. And Adam Core and Briggs are sitting in a party chat. I'll join them after I'm done the unboxing. Okay, that's the last notification. Okay. Not wearing this fucking mask the whole unboxing. I'm not. It's a nice ass mask though. Let's see what we got. We got that. We got like one unboxing that I didn't unbox that I had for a couple weeks now. And then there's then that's it. Then there's the laptop. Oh yeah, this shit is nice. It's a nice mask. Really nice mask. It's a dope ass mask to be honest. I'll wear this shit all day. Call me Mask Man. Okay. Let's do our best to keep up with the comment section and all the other stuff that we gotta keep up with. Hopefully this laptop makes a lot of this shit easier. I'll have to exit out a lot of shit and what's going on, Sick? Trust me, man. That laptop that you recommended me, I still have that shit in my cart. I really was gonna get that shit, but they was talking about waiting 3 fucking weeks to deliver it. So I was trying to get one quick. This one was supposed to come on Saturday and ended up coming on today, which is Monday. But it's very good, trust me. It's very good. It's either equal or a little bit better than the laptop you recommended me. Okay. So let's hurry up and get this shit out the way. Where are we at? Nope. Wrong one. It's not there. It's here. There we go. Oh god, I'm scary as fuck. Look at that. That is a scary ass fucking mask. Wow, that's scary. I'm gonna rob the fuck out of somebody. Wow. That is a fucking scary mask. I almost scared the fuck out of myself. Shit. Okay. Okay, we got one unboxing to do, and then we're gonna do the other one. Let's see. Everybody can see me, right? Oh, fuck. No, that recommendation was really good. That was really good. But you know, I had to get something with red and black on it. I don't know, man. It was at a certain point. It wasn't even about the fucking specs. It was like more so about the fucking color, which is weird because I used to wear black and gold a lot when I was much younger. I don't know what the fuck I was into then. Okay, let's do this test real quick. So I don't know what I was gonna do with these, but these are the prints that I thought were gonna be bigger. I thought these were gonna be bigger, so I could put this on the fucking wall, which I'm still planning on doing. I just now have to find an open spot. So I got the triangle, X, square, and circle. Got all of that. That was part of a unboxing I was gonna do. They're good prints, but they're small as fuck, as you can see. Very small. I'm probably gonna have to combine them together. Just in case you guys wanted to know, it is a SSD laptop, but I still have my 1 terabyte external hard drive, which I will be using to transfer some stuff over, or just using. Okay, this shit is fucking big. Figured it was gonna be big. It's really fucking big. Can that even fit in this hole? Yeah, it's that. It's. I'm pretty sure it's just a box. I'm gonna try to cut up everything today, but I'm gonna cut a little bit. Okay. So, as you guys know, I needed the laptop. I wanted the laptop before the PS5 reveal. And obviously, we know that shit is around the corner. That's the only reason why I got it. If the PS5 reveal was around the corner a month or 2 months ago, I would have had the laptop around there. But we know that reveal is right around the corner. I know that. I've been talking to Adam. I've been talking to certain developers. I've followed certain developers. Even some people claim to be quote-unquote insiders to make sure that I'm in the loop over the next couple weeks when this shit is about to go down. Oh my god. Fuck. cannot see with this stupid ass mask. I want to, but I can't. Either this shit is... Oh my god, what is this? Can't be that fucking weak. Okay. This is the laptop. These are all the instructions. I'm gonna need that later. Some sort of screws or something? If you need to install a hard drive, please bring your unit along with screws to the Acer Center. Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool. So I can definitely get a bigger hard drive. I can install a bigger hard drive. Maybe I won't even need the Acer Center. Maybe I can do that shit myself. Maybe. Okay. So what is this? Fuck. Dropping shit all over the fucking place. I'm glad that wasn't a fucking laptop. Hold on. Okay, what is this? Oh, okay. This is the charger. Shit is big. This is a huge... Yep. One sec. Okay, I'm back. Sorry for the interruption. Yeah, guys, that's just a weird thing. I've actually gamed on this laptop a few times, and I think a couple of, like, I've posted the videos of me gaming on this laptop. It's just PC is not where I want to play games. You know, that's not where the games that I like to play are, and it's a hassle. You know, you're gonna have to make sure your PC or your laptop is up to date, and I don't feel like going through that hassle. I will upgrade every 6 or 7 years, almost around the same time as a console, and then that'll be it. Next time I'll probably go desktop. And monitor. So, thinking about it. But that'll be the next upgrade. Again, about 6 or 7 years from now. Okay, so we got that. We got power brick. It's really slim. It's bigger than the other one. Yeah, that's nice. The laptop is in this silk sheet right here. Okay. Oh, I actually had mods on this gameplay. This was Sims. This was Sims 4. Sims 4 when it first came out. If you guys remember, uh, Sims 4 was confirmed as an exclusive to PC. They had no plans of bringing the game to the consoles. I think they brought it to the consoles like 3 years later or something. Um, and I didn't pick it up. I mean, I think I re-downloaded it, and only because we got it for PlayStation Plus. So, but I never like downloaded it to my PS4 hard drive. Um, but yeah, I couldn't fuck. Hey, shut the fuck up, Yellow. I couldn't see out of that fucking mask anyway. Um, but yeah, if you click that link, you can see that's proof of me running uh a game on the computer, and I actually supported a game on PC. So it's just not where I would want a game. I go where the games are. At that specific time, there was a game I wanted to play on PC, and I had already had the computer, and I guess it was powerful enough. So wow, this is really nice. This is a really nice laptop. Let's hope that I don't fucking drop it. Really nice. Nice. I've only done Acer laptops over the last couple upgrades. That's just me. That's what I've done. But like I said, the next time it'll be a desktop, and I'll probably get help from Sick. Probably Sick or somebody else. That's cool in the PC community that I can turn to. This shit looks really nice. So I'm gonna give you the specs of what they're telling me. Intel Core i7 9th Gen, NVIDIA GeForce GTX. Don't know any of that dumb shit. It has a dual M point. What is it? What is it? Is that an M.2 support 1 HDD slot? Something about the hard drive. A narrow basin, Acer Nitro Sense, and Cool Boost. Don't know any of that dumb shit. IPS display and HDMI 2.0 port. So somebody will fucking tell me if that shit's good or not. It looks really sleek. The design is really fucking nice. Just really hoping I don't drop this shit. It looks really good. It really looks good. It's a cool ass laptop. Nice red and black right here. Had to do it. God damn this motherfucker. It's let me just see. This shit is roughly around the same exact size. Yeah, it's roughly around the same exact size. It's a little bit bigger. It seems like it's just a tad bit bigger. Yeah. The camera quality is probably going to be a lot better too. But let me see. I don't know if it has any juice. It probably doesn't. Because, it's fucking brand new. Something about Max Audio. It also has that. I can read off the complete spec sheet. Let me fold this shit back up. I think I can read off the complete spec sheet if anybody really wants to hear that shit. Okay. Spanish side. Nope. I'm gonna need the English side. Yeah, the specs. I can get the specs. Hold on. It's a good ass laptop though. I just need something for the work. Not for the gaming, for the work. And pretty much most high powered PCs or laptop obviously are game ready. So that's just how it is. Nah, just stream was late. What's going on, Raft Emperor? What's going on, man? Just unboxing this laptop. Gonna fuck around with it for the next good amount of hours. Transfer shit over. Make sure all the passwords are on a new laptop. Accounts are set up. You know, apps are added. God damn. Okay, let me read off all the specs. So it's a Acer Nitro 7. Um, you know what? Fuck that. I'm just gonna copy all the specs, and we're gonna fucking put that shit in the comment section because I don't have time to retalk repost this. So here we go. We will give out all the specs, and I will also post in the community section for any weirdo PC fan that's been spying on me over the last couple years. So if you guys really wanted to fucking know, so fucking bad. So if you go to the community section of my YouTube page, I posted the specs there. I will post the specs on, and I'm not bragging. Nobody's posting the specs for bragging. I'm posting the specs so I'm not asked repeatedly what the specs are because I know that question's coming. So I'm just going to post the specs and a picture of the laptop on the Discord, Twitter, and the community section of my YouTube page. All done. There you go. These are all the specs. If you needed to know the specs again and you didn't catch the live stream, you didn't catch me say the specs, I will repeatedly repost it in the chat. I have it on Twitter, Discord, and the community section of my YouTube page. So you will be able to look at that shit whenever you want to. Okay. So I really need to hook up this power supply and maybe get that shit up and running. Oh, okay. Yeah. Let me hop and get that link for you, Raph. This motherfucker. Who knows how powerful this is, by the way? Like, I haven't tested it out with a game or anything, so I don't know. They're claiming it's game ready. They're talking about, like, I have a Intel, what is this shit? An Intel Core i5. And this one is, okay, this one is Intel Core i7. So i7 is much better than i5. This does say underneath a 9th gen. There's no generation underneath on the laptop that I have. And this one says NVIDIA GeForce GTX. But I'm not sure if it's supposed to have like a GTX 1080 or some shit like that. I don't know. So it probably does gaming, but I won't know for maybe a week, maybe a couple days. It all depends. Like, I might have a game on Steam that I can play or some shit like that. I might see if Game Pass works on the laptop. I might be able to test something out. You know, I'm not expecting much, but I'm expecting to be able to do something. Yeah, I mean, fuck, it feels like forever. I mean, I've been talking about getting a new laptop forever, but I really wanted to make sure I was ready to cover the stream for the PlayStation 5 reveal, like in some quality, you know, that you guys would expect from somebody who's been here for almost 10 years. So definitely want to be able to cover some of these events better. You know, I think we did as good as we can with this laptop, But obviously, I always knew. You probably always heard me bitching. I know I can do better. So hopefully we can do better with this laptop. Like I said, any other upgrade will be a desktop. Again, only work related, not gaming related. Might be gaming ready, but it will be work related. Not moving to PC, so don't think about that. Let me get you the link, Raph, before I end up forgetting. Let's see. So we're gonna talk about some of the news, so that'll be interesting. I talked to Yella. I talked to Briggs. I think Adam might have been in there. No, Sam was in there. It's a rumor been going around today that the rumor is, I'm gonna send this link to Yella just to piss him off real quick. The rumor is that we have Bloodborne in the works for PC, and it will take 10 months to a year to port Bloodborne to the PC. That's the rumor. I don't know if there's any truth to it. That's what I don't know. I'm trying to figure this out. I'm trying to get you guys as much information as possible. Raph, I need to Raph. There you go. Okay, Raph. I think that was the link I just sent. Let's hope that works. Yeah, that's the link. Okay. So that's the link. I just sent it to you on the community page. On the private server for Discord, you can go over there whenever you want to and get the link to the laptop. If anybody else needs the link, I guess contact me and I can quickly send you the link. Let's see. Shit. So much fucking shit I gotta do. I want to make sure there's nothing I'm missing, I don't want to fucking throw anything away. There it is. There's the fucking book. I'm keeping this shit. This cloth and this fucking cloth bag that the laptop came in. I'm making sure I keep that. That shit's fucking nice. So let's talk about the rumors. Let's cover the rumors. Let's talk about if anybody gives a fuck about the rumors. First of all, Bloodborne. Game is 5 years old. I platinumed it last year. I also 100%ed the DLC. Again, I was lazy for a good amount of years. The game frustrated the fuck out of me. And I was too irritated to go run around Bloodborne to get some shit out of the way that I could have easily got out of the way. I don't know what inspired me to complete Bloodborne outside of so many people, some in the PlayStation community wondering why I didn't have that platinum, or knowing I should have had the platinum, or tried to get on me for not having it. It wasn't the fact that I couldn't, it was just I was lazy. So I ended up getting that dumb shit out the way last year, finishing it up. And, just like I really thought, one of the reasons why I procrastinated on 100% in the complete game, DLC, and the main game was because I was going to want more of Bloodborne. And that's just everybody. Everybody wanted more from Bloodborne after you beat it. So that's just how I felt. And I knew I was going to feel that way. And I think that's why I self-consciously just tried to not complete the fucking game. But yeah, man, I mean, it's been fucking 5 years. I want a Bloodborne 2 or a successor to Bloodborne. And I do mean a successor. I don't mean a game by the people that make Dark Souls, but it's a different setting or something. No, I want a follow up to Bloodborne for real. And I know it's not gonna be called Bloodborne 2 because I know his style, but that's what I want. Or fuck, let that motherfucker do a remake, like a complete, full on next generation remake to Demon Souls. Like that would be nice, man. I would love that shit. Okay, Yellow, I'm about to hop on the Discord. We gotta talk to the Adam, Core, and Briggs. I see these motherfuckers still in there. Adam Core!
Oh, man. I need to do something about that, but I don't think they will.
Adam fucking Core!
Shut up, Jake, your penis, what you want? You got your gay ass laptop.
Hey, you shut the hell up. I need to run this shit through all types of tests.
Ask Shroud how bad Ghost of Tsushima is.
What?
You're gonna love that video that I got on.
Oh, did you send it? Shroud Rowdy?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Oh yeah? I'm gonna watch that shit. I still gotta finish watching.
You're not gonna like that video.
Oh, I don't give a fuck. Fuck that guy. I'm still gonna watch it though. Goobity gig. I have to finish watching Kid Smooth continue to lose in the basement of the hotel.
Oh god.
Yeah, I haven't. He hasn't made his way out. Like, he really thought all he had to do was get the key card and go to the door and get out.
Yeah.
He didn't even find the generator the first time he found the key card.
Yeah, I know.
Like, really dumb. Like, just...
Yeah, but, just one thing.
I don't know. Is he acting? Is that acting?
No, I wanted to know this because I don't know. Is this his first time playing the game?
I don't think so. I could have
I think so.
I could have swore he played it before.
It's got to be, because if he played this game beforehand, he would have been able to. He would have found it a little bit more easier. Yeah, it's got to be, bro. It's got to be.
Nah, man, this cannot be his first time playing that fucking game.
Oh shit! Who's in here? Oh, fucking Jake.
What you eating, man? Sounds like you're eating something.
Someone else. Fucking pretty.
Fucking sandwich.
Yeah, he sound different because his mouth was full of food. I call him food eater.
There you go. Pop that tweet. There you go.
So, Adam, what's your fucking sources talking to you about on Bloodborne?
What, sorry?
What are your sources? What's Jody saying about Bloodborne going to PC? That's the new rumor today.
Jesus Christ, Jay.
Hey, well, they claim this real. People are blowing up my fucking notifications.
The source that people are talking about is a very, 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 very vague source. But if you were to ask me, could that game come to PC later? Like later? Yeah, it will. That game will eventually come to PC, but not anytime fucking soon.
Well, the rumor is saying that it's in development. It's going to take 10 months to a year. That's what the rumor is saying.
Yeah, have you seen the source?
I saw the source, it's not a real source.
Vague,
huh?
Very vague.
Yeah, it's very vague.
The source is very vague, man. Like, yeah, I saw it, I snuck it, and I left it.
The part of it that's catching a little bit of traction is that they said other games would be announced before this game, but they have information that this game is in the works. So why would they call this game by name, right? If other games are coming before it, why wouldn't you talk about those games? Like, give us information on the games that you know of that are going to PC before Bloodborne, because it was kind of pointless for you to, hey, Bloodborne's coming, but other games are coming out before them, but we don't want to talk about those games. You know, like, I don't know. The whole thing looks.
Yeah, I mean, I saw that thing. I knew you would talk about it.
I'm not like making a live stream about it.
No, I know that.
It's just I saw it at 7 in the morning because I woke up at 4, and all I'm gonna say is it just didn't look right. like the way that the news came out, no one really picked it up until like later in the evening. People started blowing me up. So obviously it's not real. Because everybody would have been going crazy all day. But people didn't go crazy until the evening.
If it was real, I would be seeing people like Jason Schreier jumping on the topic. Obviously, people like IGN, GameSpot, Easy Allies, maybe even Game Informer, Polygon. No one's jumping on that news because everyone knows how bullshit that is. I mean, just reading it was just like, no. Like, I think literally the reply to it was, trust me, bro. The person said, how do you know? And they go, trust me, bro.
Well,
like,
we're gonna have to trust that. That sounds legitimate.
No, it doesn't, bro. It sounds stupid.
Trust me, bro.
Yeah, I couldn't look at that as long as I don't care. To be honest, if it comes to PC, whatever it may do, I don't care. I really don't.
Yeah,
I have no.
Look, I don't care. I just want people to like not blow up my notifications. Like my first question is, where is the confirmation? And did Jason Schreier say it? If Jason Schreier didn't say it, since everybody says that he's the god of fucking leaks or confirmations, if he didn't say it, well, we can all agree that it's fake. You know, my whole thing with it is I want Herman to come out and retract his earlier statement from March when he says just because Horizon Zero Dawn is going to PC doesn't mean other PlayStation exclusives will go to PC. Because, see, he looks really bad if any other game goes to PC that's a Sony first-party, game.
Who?
Herman. Because he said others wouldn't come over just because Horizon's going over. I didn't trust him then anyway, but I'm just saying. That's his words, not mine.
Yeah, wasn't the assumption that, but wasn't the assumption when that was mentioned was the case that at that point in time, the way he says it, at that point in time, don't expect every fucking game to go to PC. That didn't necessarily close off the aspects of eventually some things may go over there, like years down the line.
I want to say one thing. Bloodborne, if they really wanted to bring it over, that game has been out for 5 years. If they wanted to bring it over, they could have brought that game over when they would put Neo over there, when Crash Bandicoot lost his exclusivity. Like, there have been so many games that lost exclusivity that they could have just snuck fucking Bloodborne in there and nobody would have knew any different. The only thing people would have knew about Bloodborne is how high of a profile game it is. It's a very high-profile exclusive. But they had tons of fucking time to put that game on PC if that was what Sony wanted to do. However, 5 years later, Bloodborne is still a very high-profile game. If you put that game on PC, people will notice. I was talking to somebody on Twitter today that thought that if Sony announces Bloodborne for PC and then they're going to try to hide it with PS5 news, that won't work. Because, see, the PS5 news will be tainted by the fact that they put a game on PC because, again, the message you're sending is that exclusives are not important. We will put other games over. So, that's all I'm saying. So I just want them to cover their own ass because right now you don't look trustworthy. And again, these are just rumors. They haven't been confirmed yet, but you don't look trustworthy. We don't have any PC port beggars lurking in the fucking comment section today. Like the fucking day I unbox a fucking gaming laptop, nobody's in the fucking comment section want to talk about this fucking rumor. See, Adam, this is how you know the rumor is bullshit, because nobody's in the chat teasing me about Bloodborne going to PC. That's how you know it's bullshit.
It's not a credible source. When it happens, it's gonna happen, and it will fucking happen. It happens. Whatever. Again, the game's been out since, 2014?
Again, 5 years.
They've sold theoretically, they've sold they sold as much copies as they possibly can with that game. Really, to be honest, if they were to go on to put that game onto PC, I mean, my stance is I don't give a fuck. Go for it. At that point, you know, it's just going to add revenue to Japan studios as well as, well...
This is what I want, right? If they want to do that, don't piss off your fans by not enhancing that game. Because the one reason PC fans claim that they want the... Huh?
I said they will enhance the PS5.
Exactly, but I'm hoping it's confirmed. Before you announce any game on PC, you need to confirm that those exact games are going to be enhanced using the power of the PS5. It shouldn't be the other way around. Hey, this game is backwards compatibility, but it's not going to be taking advantage of the power of the PS5, but we're going to put it on PC and then they can play it at better resolutions. You should not know. For now on, the new gold thing, I won't mind them put...
They're not going to do that, Jay, because when it comes to PlayStation Next Gen console, they take major pride in that. Again, the next generation of the PlayStation brand, you know, they're not like Xbox where they'll shoot themselves in the foot or theoretically do something like that. You know, again, they understand that as Sony as a company, Sony as a company.
Okay, I got one of these guys in the comment section. I might as well address them since we're still here.
When it comes to PlayStation as a company, right, or Sony as a company, they understand the vast majority of their incomes, right, or let's say the majority of like their profiting aspect, right, where they look to see where the money's coming from, is from their gaming and their film business, as well as their music, right? They have tech as well, yeah, of course. But when you look at the numbers that they get from like what films they bring out, you know, like you know, when Into the Spider-Verse came out, right? That won Oscars as well as generated a shit ton of money for them, and that was Sony Animation, I think it was. You know, also within Sony, you know, with PlayStation, right? They've sold, what is it, 113 million? Shipped 110 in homes, over 5 million on PSVRs, as well as all the games that they've, theoretically, most of their games that they've sold they've gone over 10 million, which is impressive. That's what you want. More, I mean, I don't know how many, like, I do wonder how many games went over the 10 million mark, like, last generation. I feel like Last of Us might have been one, and some of the Uncharted games, but I think that might be it. But again, they can see the numbers.
Hey, bro, this fucking laptop's talking. She say her name's fucking Cortana. The fuck is going on, man?
That's the
scaring the fuck out of me.
That's the voice service.
She just told me Xbox is the best box. What does that even mean?
Sexy.
Shut the hell up, Adam. That's not good. We don't like Xbox over here. Okay, let me address you. Umar and Jamar Bates. Anybody that's muting this guy or blocking him, don't fucking do that. Let's talk to him. I want people to be honest. Okay? So the people that English.
I just looked on your stream. Is this the Abdul guy that you're talking about?
I'm about to get on him.
Abdul.
I'm about to
Not
get
taking
on
the
that
game,
motherfucker.
I mean, not funny. There was a kid I knew called Abdul. Ali Abdul. That was his name. His surname's Abdul. Yeah.
That is
I agree with Abdul on that. Why the fuck do you care? I agree on that.
Look, let me put it this way. I don't care about it. I've completed the game, okay? I have proof that I've completed the DLC and the game. If you want to be a smartass, I'll spoil the fucking game for you, and it's been out for 5 years, so I'm justified. Don't piss me off. Okay.
Abdul,
Second of all, I just want the person that came out and gave a fucked up message to the PlayStation gamers to come out right now and confirm that more games will come. Don't be surprised. The message that he gave us was just because Horizon Zero Dawn is going over doesn't mean every other game is going over. And he gave that message in order to relax PlayStation gamers. Again,
Well, yeah, because
don't
he's not lying.
again, but that's a lie if you're gonna turn around and bring one of the highest profile exclusives to another platform.
Yeah, but he's not lying. At that point in time, Jay, he literally states that what he says
Tell me
is
what he
fucking
said, yeah.
true. Like, at that point in time, it's complete and utter fucking truth. But also to the extent of, he did say, don't expect the whole day and date shit, which is true. They're not doing the whole day and date shit. But if you were to, I've said
Their
this, man,
library is so
don't
old,
be-
I would
don't
never
be
expect them to
surprised.
do day and date for PS4.
Don't be surprised if again, like that game, I can see Bloodborne going to PC.
So do you believe there will be a trust problem between the gamers and PlayStation?
No, well, only, again, that's to do with fanboys.
No.
man. That's
I'm not
fanboy
talking
shit.
about, hey, games are going over. I'm talking about a trust as far as the messaging.
No.
So you don't think there won't be a trust problem or any type of backlash?
No.
The only reason why I know of Umar is because there was backlash from the Horizon Zero Dawn thing. You can't tell me there's not backlash. Umar is still talking.
One sec.
Umar is still talking about this day to fire Herman.
You, man. But I'm just gonna say it right now. That's one person, Jay.
Well, there's a lot of people, you know. But I'm just saying,
Yeah,
Umar is one
how
of the
many
main people.
Are we talking in the millions? Or are we just talking in the thousands?
Fucking know.
I feel like, or probably the hundreds, shall we say? Let's be honest.
Horizon Zero Dawn was a big game to me. To other people, it might not. It sold 10 million, but until the game is like actually playable on a PC and already launched, maybe people won't understand how much things are changing. I do believe a high-profile game, old-ass game, Bloodborne, going to the PC, giving them the one game that they're saying they're hanging on or they want to go out and buy a PS4 for, probably not the best idea. You don't want to give them a reason not to buy your hardware. You want to give them a reason to buy your hardware. And if they have any glimmer of hope that one of our high-profile exclusives go over, they will just hold out until the next one goes over. I need to ask
you that question, though, Jay. You said to give you a reason to go on the hardware. So I ask you, give me a reason as to what Bloodborne will do in that sense of giving you a reason to play PlayStation 5.
No, I'm talking about it won't give them a reason to buy a PlayStation hardware if they don't need the hardware to play Bloodborne anymore.
Yeah, what I'm trying to say is that it kind of feels that you're saying about the sense of because it will be going to play because Bloodborne, a game that came out in 2014, will go to PC. That will give people less of a reason to play or buy a PS5, which it wouldn't because it's an old game. I'm
not talking about traditional console gamers. I'm talking about some of the people I might see on the internet.
Here's a good perspective. If they were to say Bloodborne, let's just say they tease, even though this won't happen for another few years, they came out and they teased that Bloodborne 2 is coming out for PlayStation 5, right, exclusively, not on any other platform. But we want it. But
you went over the scenario with Horizon already. That's not going to continue to be the case. The case won't be, hey, I'm going to put this game over. Oh, there's a new sequel coming out. They're not going to keep fucking doing that. Eventually, it'll just be games going to PC that will not get a follow-up on a PS5. At that point in time, you're giving them... You are giving a PC...
I guarantee you right now, whenever they announce Bloodborne 2 is when they probably announce...
Are you telling me every time they announce a game for PC is 100% guaranteed going to get a successor on new hardware?
Sorry, what? Say that again?
When they announce a new game for PC that's old to us, right?
Yeah.
When they port a game over, are you saying that game is likely to get a successor on the new PlayStation hardware?
Well, it depends on what game it is.
But that's not enough for them. There are PC people that didn't get The Last of Us or still don't have a PS4 to get The Last of Us 2 or Uncharted 4. But listen, just because you put a game on PC doesn't mean they're going to find another reason to get a console. That gives them more of a reason not to. Literally, the day that it was officially announced, there were PC people saying, well, I don't need to get a console. The only reason I need a console is Bloodborne. Same fucking shit that happened with Halo. Hold on. You gave them the one game they wanted. The PC fans wanted. You gave them back Halo, right? Now there's absolutely no reason to buy an Xbox. And for many other reasons. For many other reasons. Xbox, again, there's not a single fucking game.
Let's be honest, man. When you look at Xbox, why would you buy their console? Gears, Halo, and Forza, that's it. Fable, when that was around, but it isn't.
What I'm saying is, every game you named is available on PC now. So,
now it
yes,
is,
yes, Xbox is a worthless system, but it's even more worthless because every one of their games are found on PC.
We're talking about apples and oranges here, Jay.
No, we're talking about apples and bananas.
Jay, we're talking about apples and oranges here. Microsoft own Xbox, the brand of Xbox. As we all know, right? It's also a sense of they've been putting their games on PC for the past few years. Also, on top of that, they've initiated Game Pass on PC. They're clearly wanting to go with that thing. Because, again, that's where they want to go. Again, it's an ecosystem thing. Microsoft and Xbox are one thing. Theoretically, if they wanted to, they really do want people to shift over to PC when it comes to if you have an Xbox. Because, again, more money to be spent on that notion very easily when it comes to that. When it comes to PlayStation, though, when it came to the Horizon Zero Dawn news, Herman came out and said, right, Horizon Zero Dawn is coming to PC. Great, awesome. And it's also a sense of, but don't expect all of our games to go over there. Just because this game's gone over, don't expect, every other game's gone over there, as of yet, right? It's also the case, and obviously he didn't say that, but again, don't expect it. It's also a sense of, don't expect the whole day and date shit. And again, no one's expecting the whole day and date shit.
Okay, I want to say to you, right, as far as, Herman is concerned. I need some water, man. As far as Herman is concerned, at that instant, why would anybody trust him on either side?
Okay.
At that, literally, you contradict yourself in the same instance. You're announcing that you're happy you're bringing Horizon over, but then at the same breath, you're saying, well, it doesn't mean we're gonna bring other games over. If you bring even one more game over, that means your statement from March is invalid. That means you can never use that statement ever again. You know what I'm saying? So never again can you say, well, yeah, we're bringing Bloodborne over, but it doesn't mean we're bringing other games. No, that trick doesn't work anymore because people won't believe you anymore. There were tons of people, including myself, that didn't believe Herman when he said that statement. Just because we're bringing Horizon over doesn't mean other games are going over.
I'm just gonna reframe something that I remember saying about Xbox, and that is the sense that,
oh, this water is fucking good.
How do I put this? If you work for a company, hypothetically, and you're behind the curtain, and they said to you, you've got to address this news, I'm not doing it, and you said, no, I'm not going to address that news, it's going to be bad for the company, and then they pushed you out there, and they held a gun to your back, let's just say hypothetically, basically, theoretically, kind of enforcing the aspect that you have to do it, otherwise I shoot you there and then, you're going to fucking do it. You're not going to not fucking do it. You're going to have to fucking do it. It's either that or you die. That's how it goes with Herman, right? I mean, a better way of doing this is, like I said, with Don Matrick, right? Everyone blames Don Matrick for what happened with Xbox. Wrong. There are multiple people within these fucking discussions and meetings. So when it comes to Herman announcing news, it paints a target on his head. Why? Because he said the news. Any person could have said the news. Shuei could have said the news. What does that mean? He has to put a fucking target on his head?
Yes.
Fuck off. No.
Yes.
No.
Because he's
Jay.
the look, at that point in time...
No, Jay, that's the aspect of shooting the messenger. That's the whole aspect of that.
Bro, he has that job title now.
No.
Okay, man. So Adam, let's be honest. Who do we blame? We have to blame somebody. Who do we blame?
We don't blame fucking Herman.
But who do we blame though? Give us somebody to blame. Who made the decision to put Horizon Zero Dawn over? You told me it was his decision. You said it was his game. It was his baby, right?
Yeah,
Before it was
again,
confirmed, you said it was his
there was
baby, and because he had that job position, he was in control in order to bring that game over. You said
Yes.
that
Again,
before it was
Jay,
confirmed.
discussions were made. They were talked about in meetings, bro.
Okay, so
They were
again,
mentioned.
you don't think it's a little bit suspicious that he brought Horizon over, but no other game came over? Again, Bloodborne was old as fuck then. It was older than Horizon Zero Dawn.
Okay, cool.
There were tons of games that were exclusive.
Okay, cool.
You could have brought fucking The Order over to PC, for God's sakes, if you were talking about old games.
What was announced? What was announced for PC last year? Tell me.
What do you mean? What was announced?
What was announced for PC last year?
What?
Before it came out?
The fucking Quantic Dream Collection?
No.
Death Stranding?
There you go.
But that.
What was that using?
Bro, Decima Engine.
Okay, cool.
Okay, but that's not a good excuse if you're bringing Bloodborne over.
Again, it doesn't matter. There's loads.
It does matter because you're telling me that you just told me, Adam.
Again, I hate this conversation because it's so stupid. It's retarded.
Not fucking stupid because you just contradict yourself.
Retarded, bro. Because the thing is, the people that were in uproar, right? Every person around that uproar looked at us, right, or looked at fanboys of PlayStation, thinking, they look like fucking retards.
How?
It's a game that came. No,
my
bro,
reason for complaining about this, Adam, is not. Adam, my reason for complaining about this is not that I think anything will stop. Right? I can't stop anything. I'm as normal as a gamer as you. Right? I am normal. I am not a big time YouTuber. All I'm saying is I want him to be honest the next time he opens his mouth. Or any messenger, quote unquote, opens their mouth about the status of exclusives. Just be honest. If you're planning on bringing more games, you make sure you say that. Don't sit up there and try to comfort people and say, just because this game is coming over doesn't mean others are not coming over.
God, man.
So again, okay, Adam, are you getting frustrated because you're agreeing that they should continue to lie to us?
One, I don't think this conversation is worth fucking talking about, and two, I honestly don't give a flying fuck. My stance on this is, if a game is 5 to 4 years old, right, or again more than that, whatever it may be, and again they've made the run of the money when it comes to Horizon Zero Dawn, more specifically. It going to PC is not a fucking bad move whatsoever, because again, that game goes to PC, they're earning more money, which goes into the pockets of Guerrilla Games and also Sony to then fund other things. It's not like the whole day and date thing. It's not like this game's going to Game Pass where you're buying it for like $1 or whatever. It isn't like that. Like, it comes down to this notion of, again, people putting major stringration on these people. And what do you think you're going to do, right? I talked about how PlayStation, like, you know, here's how it goes. If you really want PlayStation to have this major fucking downfall, fans are going the right way about it. Because if you give Herman death threats, if you give Shuhei death threats, if you give more people in that infrastructure death threats, they're probably going to fucking leave, Jay. And then also on top of that, you're probably going to get other people coming in that will probably do even a worse fucking job and leave PlayStation in a worse position. Do you want that? No, you fucking don't. So best off, you don't fucking push that button.
Adam,
that's how I put it.
You just said if we get new people, they do a worse job and they do more stuff.
You probably fucking will, Jay.
Hold on. Isn't Herman new?
Herman's new to position, yes.
Okay, repeat what you said before. We will get a new person, and they might do a worse job, right? Again, yes, remember, Herman is new, right?
All right, so again, let me kind of.
So what good? What are you doing to benefit PlayStation by giving games over to PC? Again, hold on. You're reworking these games, right? You're optimizing these games for PC. Again, these old-ass games you didn't even give a PS4 Pro update to, like Bloodborne, if it does go to PC, you would put it on there and have it run better, but you refuse to give a Pro update, and we don't even know how advanced the update, if any, would be for the PS5 Bloodborne. So again, instead of doing that, which takes more effort and yes, additional money to port this game from one platform to another that it was not clearly made for, you're going to just say, hey, let's put it on PC. Forget the PS5 users. You guys can still play Bloodborne, but it won't be enhanced. So do you think that's right to put them over top of us? Because again, at that point in time, you're no better than Microsoft.
I'm just gonna put it right. I'm just gonna be clear to you. Everything you just pointed, the way you described that was in the sense of your own focus. That is
my own focus. The one thing we hear all the time is
that is how you literally just sounded. You just sound like
Adam.
I am only caring about what I think.
Adam.
That's how you literally describe that, Jay. Right?
The one reason why PC gamers want the game,
Horizon Zero Dawn, right? And also Death Stranding. Do you not think one of the reasons why they're putting it over to PC, right, is obviously yes, because of the reasons that they already mentioned, but also the case probably because they've already been building a PS5 version of those fucking games. Yeah, most likely. When Bloodborne comes out, like I said, if they were to announce Bloodborne 2, they might announce the Bloodborne PC version, or better yet, if they were to announce Bloodborne was going to be one of the games that goes to fucking PS5, right, getting upgraded to 60 frames, whatever it may be, and they announce it there, it'll be perfect, because again, you're probably going to be getting the same sort of, what's the word, strand, or, no, my bad, vertical slice of what they're getting. Is what I mean.
The whole thing. All I'm saying is if you're gonna announce it that way, I support it. However, if we continue to get announcements hidden under a shroud of mystery, like we're doing right now, where there's a rumor that comes out, and even PlayStation gamers like me know there's a very heavy chance that that rumor could be true, before you even announce the superior backwards compatibility version for hardware you're in the middle of promoting, but you're going to put it on another platform, and you're going to have rumors flying around that it would go on another platform that, yes, in many ways you are competing with. You want your system to be powerful enough to run games that either exclusively on PC, or you won't hear that fucking complaining in the fucking comment section about, hey, give us this game for PC so we can play it at 60. Because that's the only thing we hear about Bloodborne. They don't give a fuck about the story. They just said, hey, it runs like shit on your console. Give it to us so we can run it better. You give that game to them, that is a selling point. Always will be. Doesn't matter how old Bloodborne is. There are people 5 years later, Adam, and you know it, still begging for the game. So you can never say the game is too old to not sell someone on a PS4, or better yet, a PS5 if it's up enhanced. You give that game to them, the people that are begging for it, then there will not be a reason, that one reason, to buy that system.
They give it over to them, and again, whoever these begging people are, in the thousand, wherever it may be, are theoretically, I'm not saying all of them will buy that game and again give money to Sony. Okay, what's the problem?
It's not guaranteed. We know that. We just talked about that this weekend. It's not guaranteed. I don't understand people like you or anybody else that says it's guaranteed that when they put that old game on PC, they will make enough money for Sony to warrant that was a good idea.
It's an old game, Jay.
Well, bro, they did the same thing with fucking Xbox. And they know it wasn't a good idea because then they had to give it away via a subscription of Game Pass. Yeah, because games still weren't selling. I don't want Sony to go down that road. I don't want them to go down that road. To think that, hey, we're going to get a little bit of money. You end up not making the money, but you're stuck. Because you can, once you put a game, once you start putting games on PC, they're going to expect more. They're not going to just stop at one.
Oh, shit. But they've already made their money. They've already made it. So if they put it on PC, what's going to hurt them? Ask him. What's going to hurt them? Really? Oh, we're gonna put Bloodborne on PC. Earn some extra $1. Okay, cool, awesome. That's awesome. All right. What does it hurt? No, not at all. It came out in 2015. Fuck.
Right out,
I just
Adam.
don't like this
Fucking
conversation.
stupid
I don't
Cortana won't let me
see
make my
what
fucking
fucking
account.
shit.
What was you saying about Halo?
It is the most retarded conversation.
It's Adam.
I don't think
All I
it's
care
worth
about,
it.
bro, when it gets down to the meat, these decisions are gonna be made with or without me, with me giving a fuck or not giving a fuck. The whole thing is, I just want you to come out and be honest. If you have more plans to bring other games over,
honest. At
they're
that
not
point
being
in
honest.
time.
How can you be honest when you allow rumors to float
At that
around?
point
The
in time,
games are
Jake,
going.
He was being as honest as he possibly can at that point in time, because at that point in time, with the notion, he knew what he was saying. He couldn't see or predict the future. At that point in time, right, Horizon Zero Dawn was going to PC. There is no other games in the pipeline to be going to PC. In that notion, he came out and said, Horizon's going to PC, but we haven't got anything else planned. He was telling the truth. He ain't predicting the future. He's telling the truth there and then.
Everybody got mad at this guy because we knew he wasn't telling the truth.
But again, you're thinking on it in the spectrum of
I talked to Sick Humor multiple times, and he was like, why are people relaxed about this? Why are people cool with this? Because he knew they were lying to him too. It's like, bro, we all know this. If you're smart enough, you know other games are coming over, so what he told you was a lie. Doesn't matter how he dressed it up, Adam. That was March. This is what, May, almost June? 4 or 5 months in the future now?
I'm just gonna say this right now, because I know this is absolute fucking a bullshit fucking conversation from fanboys of PlayStation. And I'll call them out. I know damn well, and I'll bet any sort of fucking money in this crap, right? If they continue, right, to bring out certain aspects of their games years after they release, I'm talking 5 or a generation after they fucking release. So I'm getting pissed off real quick. I'm really fucking pissed with this stupid fucking conversation. They released the Bloodborne is coming to fucking PC. It sells well. I'm gonna be fucking brutally fucking honest to you guys. No one gives a fuck. PlayStation is still gonna sell the amount that it's going to sell. Why? Because the current aspect, the current catalogue of games is the thing that's going to sell the console that is only on that platform. They are not thinking about the fucking past. And I'm paraphrasing my fucking words.
Everything you said is irrelevant.
Well, that's you. But I can
No,
it's more money with you,
it's
Jay.
real. You want to know why it's real? Because the message you're sending, Adam, the message you're sending when you put old games over is that we will do this again.
Okay, cool.
Okay, right, so right. What is the whole point of buying a new hardware if you know they're gonna give those games to the PC?
You're getting the new software.
No, but hold on.
On that console,
bro. Next. You know that a lot of people went PC route this gen, right? You know why they went that route. You know why they went that route, right? Because of all the options, and there were a lot of games heading over to PC. Whether Neo was a true blue exclusive or not.
What are you talking about here?
Huh?
What are you talking about?
I'm saying that a lot of people did move to PC because they saw that more games were going over there.
What?
Exclusives, whether they were timed or fucking second party.
Platform? What are you talking about?
You said what?
What platform are you talking about?
I'm talking about PC. People were building PCs because there were more games going to PC from consoles. Games that they wanted to play.
Xbox, by the way.
You said what?
Oh my god. Are you talking about fucking PlayStation or Xbox?
Oh, I'm talking about Xbox first and then PlayStation.
God, bro.
No, I'm just saying. Xbox first, obviously PlayStation next. Neo went over, Crash Bandicoot went over, tons of Japanese RPGs started going over, tons of games you probably don't even
And did
fucking
that
know.
diminish? And just by the way, just that you again, you mentioned a lot of those games. Did they slow down Sony's sales? Did they diminish
Of that game. Of that game?
No,
that
no,
game,
no,
yes.
no. None of this game bullshit. Did
Well,
they diminish the
hold
sales
on. The
of
whole
consoles?
point of putting a game on multiple platforms is for you to get at least double the sales, right? You want to pick
Did
up
they
more
diminish
sales.
the sales of their consoles? Yes or no? When they put those games over on other platforms?
No, because they were like fucking second
Thank
party.
you very much. There's my answer.
Yeah, but they were second or third party.
Okay, cool.
Okay, they never did that test, right? Where they put
and Horizon's that test.
Horizon is that test to see if people would buy it. However, let me tell you this. How will they know if it's at the fucking end of the generation? They will never have data that says putting Horizon Zero Dawn over there 3 years after it came out at the tail end of the PS4 generation has an impact, a significant impact on how many people buy a PS4. They will never know that number because it won't matter. We're heading into a new generation. So it's a lie. It would be a bold-faced lie to say, hey, if it messed with the sales of the console, we wouldn't do it. Well, you're doing it at the end to disguise it. You will never know if it impacts the sales of the console because you're doing it so fucking late. You will never fucking know. However, the message is out there in the public that you're willing to put your games over there.
Okay.
Again, Detroit Become Human, I know it was a completely different situation, but that was a newer game. It was not anywhere close to 3 years old, and I think it's available on PC right now.
The reason why that game went over to PC was because, again, Quadrians were not bought by Sony. Sony didn't own them, and also it says that Tencent gave them a fuck ton of money, broke out of the aspect of that, went independent, and was able to do what they're doing with those 3 games. That being Heavy
Again,
Rain,
and that was the one game PlayStation gamers, including myself, said, well, it was that special situation. It doesn't mean that the Horizon Zero Dawn rumor at that specific time was true. I will not make that mistake and say the Bloodborne rumor is not true. Do I want it to be true as far as the messaging and everything that they have to do to make sure people know that PS5 will have exclusives that last the test of time and won't end up going to other platforms? Yes, I don't want it to be true. However, people were wrong on the Detroit thing with the special, quote-unquote, special situation. They were wrong on Horizon Zero Dawn. I do expect a lot of people to be wrong on Bloodborne. My only thing with Bloodborne is...
Bloodborne will go to PC.
Again, I'm not denying that. All I'm saying is why wait so long and don't even say another fucking written up public relations message. Just because Bloodborne is going over doesn't mean we're putting Last of Us over. Doesn't mean we're putting Ghosts. Again, you know the PC port begging community, not the elites, not the fucking master race, the port begging community. This little glimmer of fucking hope. Those individuals will never buy a console.
I mean, I'm just painting like a big bold fucking picture. So in this theory, I'm gonna lay out 2 fucking plans. Would you rather Sony release, let's just say Horizon Zero Dawn 2 comes out? Would you rather they release Horizon Zero Dawn 2 on PC and PlayStation 5 day and date, or would you rather they wait a few years in the case of, let's just say, maybe 7, 8 years going into maybe the next generation to then do that? Yes or no?
My question is, I would not want that.
No, that's a fucking question, bro. You gotta answer that fucking question. Would you rather that go down?
I'd rather them not put it on PC at all.
Or wait a whole generation to put that game on another platform.
Yes, I would. My answer is not put it on there at all. Why do you even feel that you need to be dependent on that revenue source?
I'm taking that as B.
Hold on. Why are you having this conversation with me, trying to make it okay that Sony needs to be reliant on that revenue source?
My mouse is on the disconnect button.
No, but I'm just saying, you're basically saying they need that revenue source. Why is it an option that they have to put their game over there?
They need that revenue source.
Okay, so why put your game over there? Why put your game over there if you feel that they don't think that can become a annual revenue source? Why even have the option to put the game over there?
You can't say no to free money. Like, come on.
But it's not guaranteed. You know where your fan base is. You know where you're getting the real money. You know where you sold 10 million copies.
Oh, God. It's free money. Like, it may not be all the PC gamers that are asking for this game that's going to buy this game, or theoretically they're going to download it, pirate, whatever it may be, but there are going to be people that are going to buy that game on PC, and if they do, it's free money in Sony's pocket.
Okay, so look, at this point, why not just do day and date, bro?
I mean, you do understand.
No, right? I'm just saying, if it's just free money and they shouldn't worry about the console wars, why not do day and date like Microsoft? Why not bite the bullet and take the risk? Again, we know exclusives are important. You know this, but I'm just saying, if you're telling me they shouldn't say no to free money, then why not do day and date?
God, man. Because this is the problem, right? When we argue about this, I clearly state to you, right? If they do this day and date shit, yes, it can affect PlayStation. But when you talk about games coming out years down the line, nothing less than right, not to say fucking the next fucking generation. Bring it out on the next generation, man. Like, we're on the PS5 and they bring out Horizon Zero Dawn to the PC this year, the same year as the PS5. We're going on to another generation. They're getting a game from, like, when we get to that console, the last generation. Why do PlayStation fans give a fuck? You don't. There is no fucking reason to give a fuck, because here's the bold, honest truth. And listen, I think Abdul said this shit, which I kind of agree. Do you have fucking stocks in Sony? Do you get money, revenue for Sony? No, you do not. You do not get paid from Sony. You're not sucking their dick and be like, yo, I get money for that shit. No. Literally, they're putting a Horizon Zero Dawn 1 on the PC because that is a good, suitable aspect in the current climate. It's a testing aspect. They're going to test it, see how it goes, and then go from there. They're not doing a day and date shit, not doing a Game Pass thing. They are slow. They will, if they were to announce other games, those games will be old ass games from last generation. I'm talking about in the confines of years of 2014, 15. Then if you're talking about God of War, you're talking about Days Gone and other games like that. That will be very, very later on in the next generation of console. And it's also the sense of, like, God, what do you say?
Can I jump in here?
What's going on? Vegger, I want to talk to Adam. No disrespect. I want to.
No, it's cool. No, it's cool.
So I just want Adam to finish, and the whole thing is, Adam, I'm gonna be honest. I fear that there is no way that we have a confirmation that they will never do day and date. The reason why a lot of other PlayStation fans, if you want to call us that, or PlayStation gamers, feel that type of way is because we just saw another company, a gaming aspect of a company, do something that we did not like. And their fan base kept making excuses why it was okay. I don't want Sony to go down that road. Because, see, to be honest, if you don't give a fuck, right? If you don't give a fuck about how much money you make when you put a game on another platform, why should it really matter when you put that game on another platform? If free money is free money and that's what you're looking for, right? Why would it matter? We know why it matters, right? But eventually the messaging that you don't really need a PlayStation system in the first 3 years, because 3 years after that system comes out, those games will be heading to the PC platform. That is a bad message. It is a public message. Because you just said it will happen. You said the games that are old are going to head to PC.
I just can't wait for them to do this and just prove a lot of people fucking wrong in this circumstance.
Adam, why would it prove me wrong when I just said I know it's going to happen? How is it going to prove me wrong? Tell me.
Jay, just off of that point, like when you just said it, like I'm gonna be blunt.
What, the messaging
I'm
that
not
people
very
know that other
convinced
game their
on
old
this
games
one.
are going to their platform? What's wrong with me telling them that I know what the fucking future is gonna be, and that's a bad message to send to the people you're supposed to be dedicated to?
Jay.
Can I jump in here?
No,
Yeah,
hold on,
help me,
man.
bro.
Almost done. Hold on.
But this is fucking bullshit.
I know it's bullshit, but hold on.
That's fucking true bullshit, this shit. It's never gonna happen.
Hold on.
The
Adam,
only thing why Horizon Zero Dawn going to
I've
PC.
come to the realization that this eventually the games that we are talking about right now, where it's God of War, those sort of games,
Never
not saying
PC.
they will do, but there will be a sense where they might go to PC, and when they do, right, PlayStation fans are going to throw their fucking toys out the pram. Necessarily, yes, but to the extent of where the console goes into complete dire, no. The console will still be selling well. It will still be within
never
the
say never, Adam. If
But
it's
they
one
have
thing
no
I learned, Adam, never say never. Don't
But
ever say.
I'm not saying
Don't,
never
don't
say never,
ever
Jay.
say
I'm
that it
literally
won't
saying
have an
it to you.
impact. Yeah,
I'm
we
literally
know
saying it
day and
to
date
you.
will have
There
an
is no
impact,
never say
but the
never, Jay.
message,
There's no
the
never
whole
say-
message that we're willing to put old games on
There
your.
is no never say never, Jay. I literally just said I think that those games will. Some of these games will eventually go to PC.
No.
and when they
I'm
do,
not. Oh, I'm not
people-
disagreeing
No, they
with
don't.
you. I'm not disagreeing because I don't trust Herman. So I know there are other games are gonna go over.
And that's
My
the
whole
other
thing
as
is
well,
that
isn't
by
Herman,
the
by
time
the way.
that
That won't
there's
happen.
by
That fucking won't happen.
hold on, Vedger. Hold on. By
No,
the
but
time
this
that
fucking
that
was fun.
happens, right? By the time that happens, you will be able to count on one hand some of the best PlayStation 4 exclusives. At that point in time, it will be a concrete message to both sides of the spectrum, PlayStation gamers and PC port beggars, that first of all, the PC port beggars, we will always get what we want in the end. So there is never a point in time where I should have to feel that I need to buy a console. And as far as console gamers, the enthusiasm, the hype behind a PlayStation exclusive might die down when in the back of your head you know that if the game is old enough, PlayStation will put it on another platform regardless of how you feel. Right? That's what I'm saying. That's what you agreed with. You said that they don't care and they're going to put them on another platform if they're old enough. So I'm agreeing that I know that is the future, and you're laughing at me. So what's
Why do
funny?
you believe?
Yeah.
Excuse me. Can I jump in here? Why do you believe Decima Engine? Why Kojima get this fucking Decima Engine? Why get his hands on Decima Engine? Why do you believe that's happened?
Why did
Why?
Kojima get his hands on it?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Let me break it down.
Access.
Kojima got his hands on it because Kojima's an industry legend. They wanted him to make a new exclusive.
Yes, it's legend, but that's not all.
Hold on. I'm explaining the whole
story. He made the Decima
story.
Engine PC compatible. You understand me? He made that fucking engine to be played on fucking PC. That's the fucking first point. That therefore the games.
Look.
all
I'm gonna
Decima
be
games
honest.
is
I'm gonna
PC
be honest,
compatible.
Vegger. We can't even talk about this conversation when it comes to Decima because if you put Bloodborne over there, again, these excuses that we will continue to talk about, they're irrelevant. The first excuse was, oh, well, Sony doesn't really own the developers that make the Quantic Dreams. The next excuse, well, it's the Decima engine. It was already made for PC. What will be the excuse?
Sony never owned them.
Hold on. The Decima engine, Sony did own it.
But they own it. No, Herman Holtz owns that. Why do you
Guerrilla
believe
Games
they
is owned by
get rid of
Sony.
the fucking
Yeah.
Sony
That's a
studio
Sony
now?
first-party engine.
Yes, but he gave that engine to Kojima.
I'm not even talking about.
He had very talented programmers.
I understand what you're saying, Vegger, but I'm not even talking about Death Stranding. I'm talking about Horizon going over. There's no excuse.
Yeah, I know.
But I'm saying there's no excuse. There's no excuse nobody
But
can give me.
you
for
can't
that.
take the fucking engine for God of War and put it on PC. You understand me?
Yeah.
Or take Uncharted in-house engine and make that on PC. You have to make a fucking corporation and optimize that fucking engine to run on fucking PC first. And they don't have the fucking money or time to do that fucking work.
The optimization aspect is what he's talking about. Vedgar and I talked about this a few days ago, where again, when it comes to development, they have to theoretically get paid to optimize both aspects of the versions. And also they've got to understand that they are getting... They understand that if they do this work per se, that they are going to be compensated for it. In that case, depending on whatever it is, will be the case. In this point, the Decima engine, right, when it comes to that, and also, well, Horizon Zero Dawn, shall we say, it again is a testing aspect in which Herman has put his head, he's studio forward. This was, by the way, this deal was done before Herman was fucking hired in the new role, by the way. Just to regard this bullshit.
Yeah, but that was...
Again, going into Horizon, going to PC, again, okay, Herman's now new head. It's alright, awesome. He's leading that aspect. Test, great, whatever. Put it on the PC, see how it does. Great. Like, alright. I mean, when it comes to Kojima, if you want to know the aspects of that, 2016, the demo that he showed in 2016 wasn't on the Decima engine. That was on the Unreal engine, by the way. That was not Decima. That was the Unreal engine. That was around that point in time where he was looking for engines in which he had three in mind: Unity, Unreal, Decima. Decima allowed him to be able to innovate stuff on the fly, as well as what he was trying to create. In this case, when you look at Death Stranding, it makes sense. Environments, again, geometry, all that sort of thing. Decima can do that for him. He took that with ease. It's also the sense that Herman, being the person he is, understands and respects Kojima, as well as the other aspects around it. Also the case, maybe there was another incentive of, if we do this for Kojima, maybe we can sign him on as a permanent fucking studio later on. Makes sense. We don't know when that may be, but whenever it does, I'm alright with that. Don't give a fuck.
So
but they can send the engine too.
What Vedgar was saying earlier, I want to understand this, Adam. Because you have a brilliant mind. That's why I talk to you, because you know what you're talking about. I don't want to fight with you, bro. But all I'm saying, all I care about is the messaging. You don't want to send a wrong message, whether it's now or in the future, that you don't really need this console now, because if our game is 3 or more years older, we will put it on another platform in order to increase the sales. Once that message is made clear, and the pattern has been done multiple times, again, which that pattern will be, well, this game's going over. There's no more excuses. Well, this game's going over. There's no more excuses. When there's no more excuses that a PlayStation gamer can make, like the Decima, or Quantic Dream, well, they don't own them, or Bloodborne, well, because whatever excuse a PlayStation gamer wants to come up with next. When there's no more excuses, it becomes a pattern. When it becomes a pattern, you don't believe shit they say when they come out and say, well, this ain't, we're not doing day and date. Again, it happens so much that we know what the future is. All I'm saying is I want them to stay on message heading into trying to sell your PS5. There are stragglers, which every company hopes to get. People that buy a console for the first time or move over to your console for the first time. It's not guaranteed you can pick those stragglers up if you have games going to other platforms.
I had that fucking view too. I was very pissed about hearing that.
When it comes to messaging of the PS5, right, and it's as simple as this: how do you sell a PS5? What do you have to do? Just theoretically speaking, how would you sell the PS5? And I'm taking exclusives out of the fucking equation, by the way.
Okay, well, at that point, you sound like one of the PC fans. We're gonna sell what? We're gonna sell the PS5.
There are a lot of other reasons, and I'm asking.
Hey, that's what I'm about to get to. Features.
But how can I run those games on PC when PS5 are all different? They run the disc or games differently. You can't run the fucking PS5 game on PC either. So you have to fucking make your own new engine for that shit to work on PC.
Vega, let me answer him, and we can get to your thing. All due respect to you, buddy.
Yeah.
So,
cool.
How do you sell the PS5 without exclusives? Obviously, features. Obviously, whatever the interface can do, the SSD seems to be a huge selling point before we even see what the system itself looks like. The controller, the different, again, options and features when it comes to the create button, aka the new share button, and PlayStation, the brand, just PlayStation, if that's why you want to buy it. Me personally, I'm not buying a PS5 because games are going to be on both platforms and the game has no exclusives. Again, someone tried that and they did not do good, and I'm looking in the direction of Microsoft. Eventually, they also didn't do good because they didn't have games. It was not always, man, they had a bad launch. Again, as far as excuses, which we were just saying, we can't use certain excuses for exclusives. We can't use certain excuses for someone doing bad at the beginning of a generation.
How do you think Microsoft sold Xbox 360s? The vast majority of the time, by the way.
They did have exclusive third-party contracts. Lots of them.
They're exclusive, yeah, but if you want to be the
at the end, Adam, at the end they didn't.
No.
But how optimized are the fucking engines at Microsoft?
Fact, right?
This is
a bit of a stunner.
How is it a stunner?
Their sales of the 360 consoles didn't come from their exclusives. They didn't.
Okay, where did they come from?
Where do you think they came from?
No, tell me. I was a part of last generation. I know.
I already know, but I want you to answer this.
Okay, Adam. First of all, buddy.
What's 360 doing?
Okay, let me answer you. I will answer. They started a whole year before anybody else. They were only system that the third-party developers had access to. Even if you knew of the PS4 or you thought, the PS3, and you knew the PS3 was coming, it didn't matter. Because for a whole year, literally a whole year, actually it was more than a year. Yeah, a whole year, you were the only person on the market. You also had to deal with the increased failure rate of the system that most people didn't want to wait for their fixed system to come back, so they double dipped, triple dipped, or even more, bought multiple Xbox 360s. Okay, are you gonna give me an answer? Give me your answer.
Really, I mean, that's the far aspect of the answer.
Okay, what was the major reason that the 360 was selling so good?
What did Microsoft do every year at E3? What do they?
I don't know. Explain to me. I don't know. I didn't watch their E3 that much.
What did Xbox do the whole last generation?
I don't know. Explain. Just tell me. I don't know.
What's PlayStation been doing this generation?
I don't like what? Focusing on exclusives?
No.
Okay, Adam, give me the answer. I don't know. Come on, I can't do this all night. Come on, give me the answer.
Shit that Xbox did the whole last generation.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Give me the answer. Come on. What did they do? Tell me what they did all last generation. Tell me.
Come on, bro.
I don't know, Adam. I don't want to play the mind games. I honestly don't remember what they did. Cool. I don't remember what they did.
Wait a minute. Oh, there you go. Umar's got the right idea. There you go. Thank you, Umar.
Call of Duty marketing?
Yeah, and what else? Think about
what else. I just said third-party marketing. I said that multiple times, Adam.
You did not say third-party marketing.
I did say third-party marketing contract. I said third-party exclusive contracts, including marketing.
You did not fucking say that.
That was my first answer. I said third-party exclusive. Hold on. No, I'll go back. I'll go back. No, you don't think I said third-party contracts?
A year before.
I said third-party exclusive contracts. That includes marketing. Like, hey, when BioShock came out and the Xbox 360 was the only platform, or when Elder Scrolls or when Elder Scrolls Oblivion came out and the 360 was the only fucking platform on the market. So starting a year early didn't do anything? You're telling me that didn't sell a lot of systems?
Yeah, like that again, they sold consoles.
But who else were you gonna Hold on, Adam. You asked me the dumbest fucking question that I answered multiple fucking times. Who
No,
else? Hold on.
You
Who else was a third party?
It came out a year before. You didn't
Exactly, but who else were they gonna team up with? For any marketing, who else were they gonna team up with when PlayStation wasn't up and running? Who else?
Oh, bro.
No, I'm just saying. Your answer is correct, but who else would you fucking team up with when you were the only next generation console on the market? Obviously, they were gonna have the marketing. And one of those major reasons they had third-party marketing for third-party games.
And again, my question wasn't to do with the beginning. I was talking universally about how the 360 sold its console. I'm not talking about the first year. I didn't mention that. I said,
well, the first year set the tone.
I said, how did the Xbox 360 sell apart from their exclusives, which wasn't the case. Yes, to a degree, like Gears and Halo and Forza, but that's a very, very small margin. The vast majority of how they sold their consoles were through FIFA, Madden, Call of Duty. What else was there? Minecraft was another one, which was kind of exclusive. They had BioShock, which then came onto PlayStation later on.
So Adam, what are you getting at? Because if you're saying that anybody can do that again, we found out that they could not actually do that successfully. Not beat PlayStation. They could not successfully only survive on multi-platform games.
Because this time around, the console was $100 cheaper. PlayStation didn't have a bad fucking architect fucking console, right? First of all, they didn't have a bad architecture console. Second of all, it was $100 cheaper. Also, Xbox shot themselves in the foot. Also, the sense that PlayStation had exclusives, which were already primed and ready to the extent where when they showed them bit by bit, like Uncharted, Order 86, Bloodborne, and whatever it may be after that.
And the reason that they started right next to each other. So again, PlayStation.
Where, again, Call of Duty. Well, they didn't get the Call of Duty rights until the next year. I think it was 2013. They didn't have because Xbox had it with AW. It was the following year in 2014 when Black Ops 3 came out, in which was when they started their contract with Sony. Why? Because PlayStation had the marketing aspect. They had the fucking lead. More consoles are out there. Go for the partnership. They signed the deal. They had, the next 3 COD games, and they re-signed the deal to do the next 3 COD games. And also in the sense now, as we speak about COD right now, they have literally, PlayStation have funded the Call of Duty remaster of Modern Warfare, then Modern Warfare 2, which is why we got it a month early, and they're also funding the Modern Warfare 3 remaster, which will eventually come out, don't know fucking well when. But again, that also sells the console. Yes, when it comes down to PlayStation this generation, Uncharted, Bloodborne, these bits and bobs, the limited edition of consoles from Spider-Man to God of War, these bits and bobs, they sell consoles, yeah. When you had Star Wars Battlefront, they had custom-made consoles for that, they sold. When you look at FIFA, they sold. When you look at Madden, sold. Call of Duty, sold. They help more than anything as well.
Thanks, Verge. Yeah, I'm setting up the laptop now. Look, Adam, you're 100% right, but if they're going to start around the same time, obviously they are. They're going to start later this holiday season. They're both, from what I understand, they're going to either have black or black and white trim. They're going to be similar systems. One is a little bit more powerful as far as teraflops, where it doesn't matter. One has more speed. Outside of that stuff, if you're just going to be looking at Madden and Need for Speed and Call of Duty, I'm sorry, bro. No one's going to be able to get away with that shit again. The breakaway point is having exclusive.
Like hundreds and thousands of players that play those games.
I'm not saying it's not important. I'm just saying you can't expect PlayStation.
Think about the opening years of the PS4, right? Like the games they had, they had Knack and fucking Killzone. You're telling me those games were the things that sold those consoles? No.
Not all of them. Okay, so Adam. Adam. What are you getting at?
What I'm getting at is, again, when it comes to consoles, there are loads of fundamentals that sell them apart from the exclusives. Again, exclusives are.
So, are you telling me that it's okay to send the message that your games won't stay exclusive? Is that what you're trying to get at? Because that's what the question was, and then you went through this fucking rabbit hole asking me a question about why did the Xbox 360 sell so good in the last generation. There were so many aspects that added up to why they sell well that what you told me did not matter. Again, I was not around this generation only. I was around last generation. I had people in my family that had 360s. I had people that I knew from school that had 3 and 4 different Xbox 360s. That was a factor in selling the system. So don't sit up here and tell me a Call of Duty, a Need for Speed, a BioShock, a Elder Scrolls Oblivion. These were fucking games. Marketing was fucking reasons why the system was selling. This shit was breaking down on individuals that went out and brought 5. Hold on, Adam. Let me finish. Went out and brought 5 different Xbox 360s in a generation. Don't tell me that it's not a factor. That's a huge factor. That's one of the biggest factors. It's not, look, it's not even a fucking exclusive. My system is breaking down. I don't want to wait for Microsoft to send me a new one. I still have games. I still have friends that I want to play with. Guess what I'm going to do? I have money on hand. I'm going back out to GameStop. I'm going back out to Best Buy to buy a new Xbox 360, even though I already bought one a week, a month earlier. That right there is a major factor. It's disrespectful to the individuals that went out and did that added up to the fucking 80 million sold Xbox 360s that you would literally ignore that and act like that was not a big enough percentage of the factor of why it sold so fucking well. It was not the best system on the fucking market. By the end of the fucking generation, everybody knew it. But you're literally sitting up here telling me Call of Duty and Need for Speed marketing was the reason why people kept buying a fucking system that didn't fucking work and went out and bought another one. No, they went out and brought another one because the first one fucking broke down and they didn't want to wait for the shipping.
Yes, it was. Yes.
Do you know how long it took to get the system back?
No.
Do you know how that would hurt a gamer that's in the middle of Call of Duty? How would that hurt a gamer that's in the middle of Madden or the middle of playing Need for Speed with their friends? Wouldn't they want to do any and everything in their power to get back to gaming, including buying another system, even if you have another one on hold? Come on, Adam. Come on, man. I know you were gaming around last generation. I know you saw this stuff.
Need for Speed, those are the games, right, that theoretically, vast majority of the percentage of those console revenues came from. Yes.
I agree, but are you going to ignore that some of the individuals that went out and got a 360... Hold on. The individuals that went out and got a 360 because of that marketing, right? Are you also going to agree that they might have owned multiple Xbox 360s due to failure rate? If you take away, if you take away the 64 or I think it was 67% failure rate, if you take that away, if the Xbox 360 was not that faulty, it would have tremendously undersold the PS3. The PS3 would have fucking murdered it. Even with a $600 price tag and launching a year later, it beat it. But if you would have took away the failure rate sales.
Whoa. Why the fuck are you bringing failure consoles in here for? I mean, I understand your reason why you're bringing them up is because again it adds
because you asked me why the 360 sold so well last year.
People bought the 360 again. In that case, then
I'm not denying what you're saying. I'm just saying you had to pad the sales because the failure rate.
Subject up, Jay. Then that means that exclusives yet again didn't sell those consoles. The fact that those consoles sold those consoles. Or,
and I said that, Adam.
Other games sold consoles.
Adam,
so again,
everything I said is in the live stream. I literally said that. I said that was one of the reasons. When you continue to ask me why did the system sell so well, I listed that originally as one of the reasons. I also listed the the fucking third party exclusive deals. Huh?
You said, so basically, theoretically, you're agreeing with that exclusives are not the main thing that sell consoles.
For Xbox 360? Hell no. Why?
So then, again, goes back to the question of...
But that's Xbox,
that's
Adam.
The theoretical thing that will sell that console.
That's Xbox, bro. What works for them might not work for PlayStation.
Again, when it comes to PlayStation, it's the same case. Again...
Okay, so let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. If you take away the exclusives, what are the sales? Without any attraction, without any attraction from any of the exclusives this generation, what are you left with?
You will see this as you see in the beginning of the generation. Like I said, you had Knack and you had Killzone Shadowfall at the beginning of this generation, right?
I'm not talking about the beginning. I'm talking.
Those games didn't sell those. No, those games didn't sell PS4. No. What sold PS4? Battlefield 4, Need for Speed Rivals, FIFA, whatever it was that year, Madden, whatever it was that year, Call of Duty Ghost. Those games. It's also the case of the aspect of cross-buy, which they had in there. Assassin's Creed Black Flag, and whatever other games were on there. Again, some people, like yourself and me, that know about PlayStation, would buy it for Shadowfall, or maybe Knack, right? But I would say roughly around people within the 100,000 did that. Within the millions, though? Fuck no. We're talking about probably roughly around, based on the early aspects, you're probably talking about 85% of people bought those consoles because it was a brand new console.
Will that work this time around?
The other one, it was powerful. It was also in a sense that it was playing those other games at a better rate.
Okay, so again, that won't work if you're talking about 12 teraflops versus 10. That trick doesn't work this gen. We're starting completely over. That shit doesn't work.
No, I'm not talking about.
You just said that it won't work because again, you're gonna have those same games on Xbox. We're going to have those same games. So you take exclusives out the equation, so there's no point in even showing exclusives if they don't even matter. Don't even show them. I know they matter, and I know Sony's going to show them.
Again, they're going to show exclusives, Jay, but the thing is, are they coming out are they coming out on launch?
I'm not saying that. But again, you want some sort of identity.
Yes, and
we don't know how much it's going to sell people on.
What I'm trying to say. When it comes to placing reveal the console, right, and they literally have maybe 2 or 1 title launched, right, and it's an exclusive to their platform, right, I can tell you right now, hand over my fucking chest with ease, that is not the thing that's going to sell the console. Easily. That's not the thing that's going to sell the console. The price is going to sell the console. What that console can theoretically do is going to sell that console, right? The power aspect is not going to sell that console, I can tell you that much. It's also the sense of what's going to be on that platform at that point in time. Again, if Cyberpunk 2077 has got a free upgrade, that will sell a console. That's why Microsoft are going for the smart delivery on that, because they know they don't have much on the launch aspects of their console. They got Halo, maybe, sure, but they know Halo's not going to be the main thing that's going to sell their console. They need FIFA, they need Madden, in which they had their thing the other week. They also need Valhalla, Assassin's Creed, a big game. And like I said to you over the weekend, doesn't matter whether you don't like Ubisoft games, they have sold 10 million units, including the worst Assassin's Creed game, which is Unity. Sold over 10 million copies. So yeah, and also to the sense, by the way, not saying that every console that they sell will have Valhalla, but we are talking around the aspects of both consoles will be roughly around 6 to 8 million units of consoles because of Corona. Until March, they won't be reaching that sort of pillar of level. So they have to understand what is going to theoretically sell that console more. Well, actually, no. They won't have any trouble selling those consoles because it's at a lower fucking rate. But they have to somehow plan for the future, in which they both will do. They will show their future titles, in which will somewhat make you feel like, okay, I can go for this console. And yes, there will be games that are going to exclusive to PlayStation that could theoretically go, okay, interesting. But that's a low percentage. If you were to ask me, when the PS5 ends its generation, right, and you were to ask me, what sold that console more, the exclusives or the third parties, within percentage-wise, I would say the third parties every time. Because it will be over the 50% margin every time. Every time. And whenever they do, again, like, the whole... I just can't, again, for me personally, I just can't wait for them to, like, announce whatever other game goes to PC, whenever that may be at this point in time. I will say it's going to be a long time, because it's clear right now that Sony their marketing approach right now isn't focused on PC. It's focused on PlayStation, and obviously there are 2 games that are releasing in June and July, that being Part 2 and Ghost of Tsushima. That's their main focus. They're not focusing on that. The reason why they're putting that game on PC is, again, it's a plan ahead sort of thing. They're like, okay, let's test this out, see how it goes. They're not doing what Microsoft do, where they're going full on dip. They're dipping their toes in the water, testing it out. Oh, is it nice and cold? No, it's kind of warm. I wonder how this will do. And if it does go to PC and it does sell to, let's just say, I don't know, let's just say it sells over 1 million or 2. To them, that's a good fucking win for them. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not lying to myself. I really am not.
Look, I'm not saying you're wrong, Adam. I'm not disagreeing with anything.
Wrong. I don't want to be right. When it
but
comes
listen, all I'm saying is, eventually, there will be a pattern. Remember when I used to make videos saying, hey, this game's never going over, and it eventually was a pattern of me being wrong? Not because I just was outright wrong. Most of the time, in the back of my head, I knew. But I ended up seeing a pattern and understanding the difference 100% between first party and third party as far as when I say a game is never coming over. Again, now I don't even bother to fucking say that. Why? Because I have no fucking way of knowing what their fucking future plans are. However, with whatever next game that they put on PC, I don't care. I'm not making an excuse. I'm not. Whatever the next game is, I want everybody to understand.
What are you talking about then?
Hold on, let me finish. Whatever the next game is, I just want people to understand it is a pattern that you should prepare yourself for. So don't sit up there, don't run around the internet and hype up. Hold on, let me finish. Don't run around the internet and hype up PS5 exclusives, because as me and Adam have discussed tonight, there is a pattern. That means if the game is 3 years or older...
That's my problem.
I'm not saying it's yours. I'm trying to finish.
That's your guy's problem.
Again, I'm not blaming you. I'm just trying to finish.
For fuck's sake.
Can I finish?
Just go ahead.
Okay. You have agreed that if a game is old, it can go over to double the profits. Again, if it happens too many times, it becomes a pattern. If it's a pattern for me, obviously everybody else knows it's a pattern.
It's a pattern. That's a great pattern, yes.
Yes. That means that there might not be the same enthusiasm that we had this generation as far as people going out and buying those exclusives that we already know didn't sell the way they sold the previous generation or the generation before that if the game existed. Like God of War, which existed since the PS2. Never did numbers like it did this generation. But once people get a whiff of the fact that, hey, Sony might be putting your game somewhere else, they might not go out the first year or even the second year, let alone the first day or the first week to buy the game.
I'm just going to bring my attention to what is currently happening with Final Fantasy VII Remake.
What's going on with that?
This is what kind of makes this whole thing...
Explain to me what's going on with Final Fantasy.
This is what the shit that makes it redundant.
What's going on with Final Fantasy?
Think about it, Jay.
They mixed sold numbers with ship numbers, and they never gave us the full sold numbers. So what is the number? I looked at multiple articles. I never covered it in the Sunday show. I never made an individual video bragging about the sales. When I posted gameplay via live streams, I didn't even talk about the sales report, because the sales report I saw that morning obviously showed me multiple sources that they were covering ship numbers and sold numbers, and they merged them together, and they said that they shipped 3.5 million. But it was not sold. So again, what is it proving? Are you trying to say that people aren't going to wait a year? No, we don't know that. Now, if we got a concrete, it sold 3.5 million to consumers. Hold on, 3.5 million to consumers. I could be agreeing with you right now, but I'm not about to agree with whatever you're about to say, because they did not give us sold numbers like Sony did for God of War or they did for Spider-Man. We did not get sold numbers. We got a mixture.
It doesn't matter. It's 3.3 million. This game
Shit.
has come out.
Hold on, bro. It does matter because it's not sold to consumers.
They gave out those numbers, right, within the first week. Well, yeah, within the first week. That game is going to be out for a whole year. It's going to surpass those numbers dramatically. So also in a sense, we're not even counting the digital numbers as well. They don't count those things in. They're completely fucking separate. So yes, that game has theoretically sold nearly around the margin of what they said. Yes, that's units, physical units sold. Again, physical units sold within units, right? That's physical, not digital, physical. So if you look at the aspect of how Corona's gone around and also how many people have theoretically gone for digital over the past few months, yes, you're probably looking at roughly around 2.9 to maybe 3 million people that have actually gone ahead and bought that game. I'm saying that to you right now. And also the sense that people, I've seen loads of people state this and I completely fucking agree. There is no way you're going to wait a whole year, neither say years in plural sense, to buy these sort of games. Because one, most people, wherever they say yes or no, again, don't want these games to be fucking spoiled. And if, by the way, like what happened recently with you said you're going to spoil Horizon Zero Dawn and also Death Stranding. Look what people started saying on that shit. But then again, those games have been out, well, one of them's been out for years, one of them's be theoretically coming up to a year.
Okay.
But again, why are you waiting?
Okay, no, yeah, that is the question. Why are you waiting? That is the number one question. If you were just trying to say that people won't wait for Final Fantasy.
When it comes to this whole, people are going to wait, if they announce, I don't know, whatever it may be, game coming out, it's going to be coming out, whatever it is, they're going to wait that fucking long. No, they are not. If they want it, they'll buy it.
Hold on a second. Is the smoke clear? Because
no, we still got a lot of smoke, so you might as well put on your stupid ass Shenmue gas mask and shit. No, all I want to say, Adam, is nobody's saying that those 3.5 million people are people that bought a PS4 to play the game. Those could be people that already have a PS4. I don't understand why you brought the number up.
I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about, in general, the units that are sold.
We're not waiting, of course. We're not waiting. We were home. The coronavirus. There were already 100 million PS4 owners. Why do you think the game would sell bad?
They are physical units sold. 3.3 million physical units sold, shipped, or whatever you want to call them.
Okay.
That is physical. That's not digital. So
that does not prove that it sold systems, bro. It does not prove that people on a PC or Xbox did not wait. Those people could still be waiting. You don't know.
We're talking about an exclusive game at this point in time, in the sense where, will it sell nearly as much? Yes, it will. If it's coming to another platform, which it is next year, right? They have to wait a whole year. PC fans are getting that game, or Xbox fans are getting that game next year. They have to wait that year. When it comes down to how it's sold, it's probably sold, like I said, 2.9 to 3 million units, and that is a combined aspect of digital and physical. I'm not talking about them selling it with consoles. I wasn't saying about anything about that. I'm talking about how, if the aspect of a game going to PC will impact the sales of it. No.
Adam, people know that the game's exclusive on PlayStation. They didn't have shit else to do. Of course they went out and supported the game. It had a fucking small little sticker on it. We knew it was exclusive.
What do you think that, Jay, man? Marketing, bro. Marketing.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, it's only on that platform.
Come on, Adam. Final Fantasy is synonymous with PlayStation, bro. Come on, Adam. Don't get a headache. I'm stating facts. When you think of PlayStation, you think of Final Fantasy. You put every Final Fantasy game on multiple platforms, and no one gave a fuck.
How do you think companies just in general, like any sort of company, sells things?
Marketing, yes, I know.
There you go. So when it comes to exclusives, being PlayStation exclusives, are those the things that are theoretically the only thing theoretically going to sell that console, and again lead it within the aspects that no.
So,
like Nintendo's one of them, right? Yes, they have exclusives on their platform. That's true. Yes, But would you say that again? Witcher going on there, Bioshock which is coming on there, Borderlands, Burnout, and other third parties like Doom Eternal, all these other games, right? That ports that no one expected to go over there, including Skyrim, by the way, I forgot that one, didn't have a big fucking factor in that because the portable console. Yeah. That's a massive win for them. Yes, Breath of the Wild, right? I'm not gonna lie. That game alone sold that console at the rip. Yes. Because there wasn't any third-party games that were supporting that console because of how the power aspects. But over the course of time, we've seen time and time again where Witcher has supported it, Skyrim has supported it, Doom supported it. Games that you wouldn't even expect to ever happen. Ever. But it did. It did happen. And you go down to the PlayStation, I see the exact same thing where if PlayStation want to sell consoles, right, they will use their first-party games. At that point in time, they're exclusive to them. And they will sell those consoles and those games as units. And it won't mean a fucking damn thing later on down the line when they put those games on PC. Because it won't change someone's mind because they've already played it. And they're probably looking forward to the next that studio's next game that PC fans won't get until next generation or whatever it may be. That's what I'm talking about. Like I mean, looking at it from a standpoint, right? And I'm a realist right now. People that are on Twitter that are talking shit about Xbox, talking shit about PlayStation, this crumb-side crap and all that bits and bobs and crap like that. Think about, like, the whole world, the population of the whole world, right? How many of those people, right, see consoles through the eyes of what we do? 20%, I'll give you. 20% of the population that buy these things see console gaming through the eyes of that peripheral. The rest, 80%, buy those things because they are advertised on billboards, TVs, on their phones, wherever else may pop up. You know, that's why we bring up the conversation, right? When a mum goes into the store and she's like wondering, what should I buy, the Series S or the Series X? The reason why and it's going to be like, how are they going to market that thing? That's up to them. But the fact of the matter is, at the end of the day, if they see a Series S and a Series X, and the X is far more expensive than the S, and again, the S is cheaper than the PS5, they're like, I think I'll go with that console, actually. That looks really good, and it's cheap. Yeah, you know, I'm going to go for that. But then if you have people that have a sense of somewhat mind of what PlayStation is, as a brand, by the way, like Nintendo, right? They're going to pick that up. Like, fuck, like some guy who played Nintendo 64, Game Boy Color, maybe GameCube, or whatever it may be, right? Goes into the store, hasn't played Nintendo for fuck knows how long, and he goes, oh, you know, I've been looking at a Switch for a long time. No, I'm going to actually buy one, actually. Because I remember playing on Nintendo years ago. That's going to influence it. Same for PlayStation. It's been around for 25 years. The brand is pretty much fucking ingrained in history when it comes down to computer games or just gaming in general. They're going to go for that. When it comes to Xbox, they've only been around for a fair bit. But again, like, people know what they are and who owns them. So like, oh, you know what? If it's in a Microsoft store as well, that's another thing, by the way. They're like, oh, I'm going to pick that up. I know what Xbox is. It's got Halo on it. Oh, you know what? Yeah, Gears? Yeah, no, I have a bit of that. When it comes to PlayStation, you know, you think of all the games they had back in the past. None of them exist anymore. None of them. You know, you've got Uncharted, Last of Us. That wasn't in fucking PlayStation 1 and 2 and 3. Well, sorry, 2. You know? Again, there are many forms of how you sell consoles and how consoles, again, like, whatever it may be, like when it comes down to a game like Bloodborne or Horizon going to PC, fucking 5 years after, I don't mean shit, because at the end of the day, most people that have played on PlayStation have already moved on to the next best thing, like 5 times over, by the way. Not just like next best thing. I'm talking times fucking 5 next best thing. Whilst they're playing on Horizon Zero Dawn that came out in fucking, 2017? Yeah, great. Alright, I should give a fuck.
Yeah. So, again, you're saying Sony shouldn't give a fuck about the message they're sending that we're going to put our games on other platforms in a couple years. So don't get comfortable calling these games exclusives because we will put these on other platforms when they age out. You're telling me that Sony should not care about that message. That's a dangerous message to send. Eventually, it will hurt you.
Why?
You don't. Why would people buy the system if their games are really not exclusive? If it's just a pretend game, and the game, and the game will go to another platform. We saw this multiple times. I think we just saw it today for a game nobody gave a fuck about, which is Super Lucky's Tale. Like, you pretended a couple years that the game was an Xbox exclusive, then it fucking was on PC, then the shit went to Switch, now the shit's on PlayStation. I mean, the whole thing is, do you really want to send that message that we're going to keep putting our games on other platforms after 3 or 4 years? Is that you think that's a good message, Adam?
Well, if they do it, I don't care.
No. I'm asking you, do you think that's a good message to send? Is that a healthy message when you're trying to promote your brand instead of a fucking other platform?
Yes, to promote the brand, yes, Jay.
That's a horrible fucking message, bro. Because
How is that a horrible message?
Because they don't give a fuck about your brand. At that point, at that point, all they care about is getting the game.
If their brand is on that game, that is a bad message.
Because first of all, it's not guaranteed.
The brand is on the game, Jay.
Yes. Okay, Adam, hear me out. Because you interrupted me like 2 times and I was trying to tell you. It's not, first of all, it's not guaranteed money.
Branded with PS
Studio. The brand is on the game, but it's not guaranteed money. They have the option of piracy.
The TV series of fucking Last of Us or the film of Uncharted because it's not... It goes against exclusivity for PlayStation. They should only release it on their own PlayStation service. Or like a fucking cinema service. That's literally how you're saying this.
It's completely different when you're trying to sell.
No, that is not completely different, bro. Like if PlayStation people go to see like Uncharted.
So film, Adam, why even have the discussion if nothing matters, bro?
If people go to see Uncharted film, right, whenever it comes out, and then they see the PS Studio, right, and they see those games fluttering around within that logo, and like, oh wow, wait, is that PlayStation?
Okay, Adam, can I finish? You interrupted me before I finished, and you claim victory on a discussion. I was about to say, is the brand gonna stop someone from pirating the game? Just because you put a game on a PC and have the brand name there, do you think it's going to stop a PC gamer from either waiting for the game to go on a discounted sale or for them to have the option to pirate a game? The brand is not stopping anybody from doing that. If you weren't interrupting me multiple times, you would understand. A brand does not stop piracy. A brand does not stop somebody from buying it in a bargain bin. The brand does not make you buy the game day one when you're putting it on another platform and you devalue the brand. So is the brand going to make him buy it day one? No, Adam, tell me. Be honest. Let's not joke. Is the brand going to make someone buy the game day one on PC?
There is no devaluing of the brand. There really isn't.
If you put the game on PC and you expect them to buy it, but they don't buy it.
Devaluing the brand, no.
Hold on. If you put it on PC,
over the case.
If you put it on PC and you expect them to buy it, right? Because it's the brand.
Yes.
But they don't buy it, then what was the whole point of branding? If you put the game on PC, right, and you have the brand there, and they pirate the game, like what was the point of the brand?
On PC, that's wrong, because you know there are going to be people that are going to buy that game on PC. So that's not devaluing the brand, because again, people will buy it on PC.
You see Sony Interactive Entertainment when you turn on Neo on PC.
Well, no, because they don't own it, Jay.
No, when they put it on PC, you saw Sony Interactive Entertainment. When you turn that fucking game on PC.
Okay, cool. Well, all right,
okay, whatever. So again, it didn't make people want to buy the game. They still held out. We don't know why they're holding out, but they said that they had interest in that game.
No, Jay, but Sony don't own that company. The studio, Next. That is not, again, that's a stupid fucking answer. We're talking about, again, a studio that isn't owned by Sony. Yes, it's got the computer in it. Okay, cool. That is not owned by them, though. Next. What? Again.
What do you mean next? It has the brand. It has Sony when it comes on.
But then Horizon Zero Dawn will have the brand. Okay?
Again, just like you were saying, bro, if they wanted to buy the game, they would have brought it 3 years ago. They're not going to buy that game.
They will buy that game, Jay.
It will be stragglers over there that buy the game.
No one's going to buy that game. No one. No one.
Adam, no. I've been keeping track of this shit going on 5 years.
I know you have, but the 5 years...
Okay, so there's multiple reasons. There's multiple reasons why I think that. There have been multiple games, quote unquote, supposed to be forever third-party exclusives or third-party exclusives for a time period. Head over to PC. There's no fanfare. No one buys the game. No gameplay. No screenshots. Nothing.
This whole conversation is fucking redundant. Then, all right, let's just settle.
So again, you're putting the game over there, and you don't know what it's gonna do, man.
Jay, listen. If they don't buy Horizon Zero Dawn, what do you think PlayStation's gonna do then? They're not gonna put the other games on fucking PC because they're not fucking selling. Case closed. You win. Simple as. No, there is no hold on. That's literally it. If they don't buy the game, they're not gonna get more of Sony games. If they buy the game,
Adam, if the rumor that Bloodborne is in development, that's irrelevant. Everything you just said is irrelevant because they made the. Hold on. If Bloodborne actually is going to PC, what you just said is irrelevant because they made the decision before they saw the outcome. No, Adam, do you not understand what you just said? If Bloodborne is really going to PC, that means they made the decision before the outcome of the sales. So what you said was irrelevant. That means they didn't need to see the sales of Horizon Zero Dawn to plan what game would go over there next. That means they didn't even care about the sales.
Oh my god, this is what I mean.
But Adam, come on, Adam. I know you wanna win the argument, but can you hold on, buddy? Can you agree? Can you agree that if Bloodborne goes over, right?
I'd rather hang myself than talk about this any longer because at the end of the day, this is not going to destroy PlayStation as a brand. Oh no, we're not gonna have a PlayStation 6. Fuck off. We're not. No, you are so deep.
Adam, we just saw this whole shit play out with Xbox, bro. We saw the whole scenario play out with Xbox.
2 minutes past 3 in the morning over here. I don't want to talk about this.
Hey, I've just been sitting here on mute, bro, just eating my popcorn, bro.
Like seriously,
no, I'm just saying, bro. If you put Horizon over there,
by the way, Yella. Appreciate it.
Everybody this is the most stupid. Fucking rubbish. It is fucking rubbish. Every PS fan, like AP, that smashes their console, whether it's fucking for clout or reaction, are fucking retarded. And I don't give a fuck what anyone says when I say that. You are fucking downright retarded.
Okay, Adam. Adam, do you want to go to sleep? Because all I said.
A game that came out how long ago?
2017, Fatal.
Okay, Adam. All I said, buddy, is if it's true that they're working on Bloodborne for the.
Fuck,
bro.
In that case, then Jay, I would have went ahead and tried to buy a PC to play Gears of War 5.
Adam, you continue to interrupt me because I'm trying to prove a valid point.
Sony clearly doesn't give a shit if the game sells well on PC or not. They made the decision to put.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, Fatal. That's all I wanted him to acknowledge. That they don't give a fuck about the decision of Horizon Zero Dawn because they're planning their next game. So again, what you just said, Adam, doesn't make any sense.
But I'm saying, fucking Sony doesn't give a shit about how
well that game sells on PC. Adam, Fatal, that's all I want Adam to understand. That's all I was saying just now, Adam. That if they're planning Bloodborne, they don't give a fuck about the outcome of Horizon. Horizon doesn't need to sell anything.
that means more than likely there's probably other games.
Exactly.
Online that are gonna be
Look,
going over.
I don't even give a fuck about that. All I want Adam to understand is Horizon doesn't need to sell anything for them to put the next game over.
It's funny. This whole conversation is funny to me because he's talking to me in the sense of like I give a fuck and I really don't.
But you just tried to make a point.
Dude, I don't care if Sony brings their games over to the PC
Adam,
side.
Adam, you just tried to make a point that I just destroyed.
I'm being honest. I would rather hang myself than even
okay,
talk
Adam.
about it any longer.
Adam,
I need to say this conversation, like this topic, because I
Adam,
don't care about it.
Adam, all I'm saying is you just made a point that was irrelevant. You wasted your time saying that they would make free money.
We've been watching YouTube videos whilst we've been talking.
Bigger, how are you, man? How you doing, sir?
What's going on? Adam, you wasted your time trying to make a point.
I'm not wasting my time because I'm.
Wait up! Didn't you just say that Sony? Didn't you say Sony wants free money, right? Didn't you just say that if Horizon Zero Dawn doesn't sell well, they're not going to put another game over there?
I should put money that if I was going to talk to Jay today, because of the Bloodborne news, I knew we were going to talk about this. I should have bet money because I would have been a fucking millionaire.
Hold on a second. Let me say this real quick. Hold on, Fatal, hold on.
Yeah.
I thought this was supposed to be a laptop unboxing.
Thank you.
I already fucking unboxed that laptop.
I know. I've been here.
It doesn't fucking take that long to unbox that shit. I'm still setting it up. All I'm just saying is it doesn't matter if Horizon Zero Dawn flops or fucking succeeds. They're still gonna bring other games over. So I don't want you or anybody else to say it matters if the game does good.
Why should you care then?
I'm not saying I care. All I'm saying is it was irrelevant for you to say that. That's all I'm saying. Adam, it was dumb. Adam, it was dumb for you to say that if Horizon sells bad, they won't put another game over there.
Do you have Jim Ryan's dick in your mouth?
Adam,
no.
All I'm saying, buddy, all I'm saying is you said if Horizon Zero Dawn doesn't sell good on PC, they won't put another game over there, which was a lie, because if they're making another game and just in development for the PC, it doesn't matter the outcome. The outcome of the sales won't matter, bro.
Right now, they only got Horizon Zero Dawn on the PC as of now. They haven't got Bloodborne. Hence the reason why they are doing that with that game. They're testing it. If it sells well, like I've said in the past, by the way, and again, I remember very vaguely that you're playing Neo 2 and we're talking about it. If that game sells well, then that may lead on to the aspect of them maybe do another game. Hence Bloodborne. Which they probably are thinking about putting on that fucking aspects. They probably have that shit lined up waiting for it to be put on fucking PC. If Horizon Zero Dawn does well. If it doesn't sell well, this whole conversation is fucking redundant. Because at the end of the day, they'll probably be like, okay, listen, it hasn't sold, they pirated the game, fuck it. Keep it on our platform. Win-win. Doesn't matter. If they sell, if they put Horizon Zero Dawn on the PC and it does sell millions or whatever it is, great. They sell more units. Next.
Can I make a serious question here?
I guess, yeah.
Can I make a serious question? How much money? How much money did Guerrilla Games make on Days Gone? Because they used Unreal Engine. In royalties. In royalties. How much royalty money they take from Bed Studios?
Sorry, say it again. Say it again.
How much royalties did they make from Days Gone using the Unreal Engine?
Guerrilla Games.
Yeah, how much? Well, no, Guerrilla Games didn't use.
No, I mean
Sony Ben. Yeah, Sony Ben. He's asking how much royalty did they make by using the Unreal Engine for Days Gone. Nobody knows.
Adam.
Yo.
I don't think anybody.
Did you get the question?
No, I got the question. It's
30%. It's 30%. They took.
Okay, right.
Yeah. How much money royalties they took from Kojima's Death Stranding, Guerrilla Games?
10%.
I don't know about that one.
30% too, or what they make, but that's the percentage they take because the sales matter to Guerrilla Games. How much they invested in that fucking engine, Guerrilla Games?
A shit ton.
Yeah. but they have no royalties because they have no engine. No, but Epic Games makes royalties on Unreal Engine everywhere.
Yeah,
that
and,
uses
and
Unreal
again,
Engine. Yeah, and they have their own engine.
Again, like I'm going to say this right now to you. Why do you think they are being groomed for the Dismer engine?
No, but they want to own. They want to get the money back. They invested in the engine.
So that's what I'm trying to say, though. Ben Studio, right? When they were making that game, they were looking for an engine theoretically that they were able to jump on and use. In this case, was the Unreal Engine, which most companies tend to do, because again, the Unreal Engine is a very easy, fast, and understandable engine. When it comes to Dismer, I'm not saying it's not easy.
That's not the question. That's not the question.
That's the question.
They don't. They make money on the engine. Do you understand that?
Yes,
Guerrilla Games makes money to make the game on PC.
Yeah, I understand that, but like I'm saying, right, when it comes down to Ben Studio, that when they're looking for an engine, right, they went to Unreal because again, it was the best thing they could use to make that game that point in time. They didn't want to mess around with they wanted to go for the cycle of
No, but that's not the subject here. That's not the fucking subject here. I don't care what fucking engine they use. Do you understand the point I want to come to?
I understand the question, yes, that Epic Games make money off
Guerrilla Games makes no money on that engine from now.
Yes, they make money.
The only place they make money, that's fucking Death Stranding. On that fucking sales. That's royalties.
So Vega, what you're saying is them putting Horizon Zero Dawn on Steam, they're not gonna make any royalties on the engine.
Not Horizon, its own game. They take 100% of fucking profits. But I mean, Death Stranding is not Kojima's engine. That's from Guerrilla Games. Guerrilla Games own that engine. So they pay the royalties and they take the money that they make profit.
So Kojima made that game, right? So Kojima made that game. He pays the 30%, but then again, he still got the aspect of 70% that he's theoretically making. But then again. We're talking about Kojima, by the way, because we don't know the full story about Kojima and how. Because the thing is with the Kojima thing, I'm a bit skeptical about talking about this subject because the whole dealing around that was that again, it was his Death Stranding. Sense of he's a free agent, a guy that most people respect in the industry, and Sony theoretically, I don't know how this goes down, but they would. I would definitely guess that they would want to come over to Sony to be a prime.
Yeah, but
That's a very difficult. There's more to it than what is being seen for a reason. There was a reason behind. We will within the years.
But the crazy thing is that they made no game. More profit, and they want back the fucking money they invested in that fucking engine. Unreal Engine makes money all the time because that's a fucking useful engine. Everybody uses Unreal Engine everywhere.
I understand.
And that's fucking 30% of every sale. It's 30%.
Again, when it comes to it, right? When it comes to these sort of things, again, Days Gone or Ben Studio, when they were making that game, right? A game off the rip. They weren't wanting to go deep diving into again different engines and how they work. Realize it needs to say create their own engine. So fuck it, let's get the Unreal Engine, which
talk everywhere. I would talk everywhere. Everywhere they use Unreal Engine. They take 30%. Not only Ben Studio. Third parties on Xbox on.
But see, that's the reason why. No, but the thing is, that's the again. Yes, they make money because again, they own the thing. They should deserve a certain cut of that because again, people are using their property. That's how it goes.
Yeah, but Guerrilla Games make the fucking. They invested in the fucking engine, fucking billion.
Did he cut out or is he still?
You make deserve to make. In the end,
you tell me they don't make profit on the Dismer engine.
Yeah. Only Unreal deserves money.
Hold on. They wouldn't make profit on their engine because again, they're owned by Sony. They wouldn't profit from their engine. How would they?
But somebody fucking put the money there. They don't make that fucking engine for free. Nobody makes that.
Right? The reason why they put Kojima again, because they said, all right, he's put his game on PC, right, and it says they should profit from him using that engine. Okay, understandable, but again, that's not the full story of it. What happens if this year or next year, whatever, Sony actually sign him? This thing is like no,
Well,
like
No, but money is always money.
Let me go ahead and say
They
something
don't-
real quick,
they
'cause I know you guys
They
are
don't
deep in this
invest
conversation.
millions
Let
money
me
in
say something. Let
engine.
me say something. Let me say something. Both of you have valid points, but all I gotta say is developers, 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 developers,
Motherfucker.
developers.
Yo, what the fuck, dude?
They don't like the games.
No,
I mean, that's what I said about Sony Bend Studio, right? Why do you think they're being groomed to be made with the Disma engine? Because that's what Sony want them to do. And again, it's a great engine. It makes sense
Look,
for them to be
I
using
wanna
don't
believe
talk-
that, but I don't think they're gonna use that on their next game. I want to believe it, but I don't think they're gonna use that on their next game.
that. You'll be disappointed.
No, I'm just saying, bro. Like, we just learned about the Unreal Engine 5. I mean, shit, they might be using that shit. Who knows? I just don't
I
look.
don't know.
I want to
I mean,
believe.
listen,
I
bro,
want to believe that Sony.
I mean, why are we even talking about this? Because again, Sony have been in partnership with Unreal for a few years now. The only year where they weren't in partnership was on the early aspects of the 360. That changed
but
quickly though.
I like the Decima engine. Don't get me wrong. It's a great engine, but I don't see Sony Ben using it. I really don't. I mean, I haven't heard a single other developer use that engine or plan to.
They will be using that. They will be using that engine.
Who?
Decima. They will be using that engine.
Ben.
Sony's gonna push that into
Ben.
quite a bit on a lot
Yeah.
of their first
Look,
party
all I'm gonna
studios.
say, I believe shit when I see it. I'm not even right now with the Bloodborne shit. I don't believe anything until it's
This is
confirmed.
now what, the second time this has been rumored now about Bloodborne going to PC?
No, it hasn't. This is
Yes,
like the fucking
it has.
20th time. There's been
Oh,
so
no,
many
no.
I just remember the first time fucking back when the game originally came
Yeah,
out.
when the game first
Yo,
came
where's
out,
the
it was
knife,
rumored to
bro?
go
Where's
over.
the knife? Let me just fucking go horizontal on my fucking arm so I can just
Sweet,
end
golf with
it.
your friends is now live. Fucking
No, I'm
dope.
just saying, it's
I'm
been a
gonna be-
lot
I'm
of
gonna be-
fucking rumors for every game to go over.
Cut my fucking arm and then unveil my exoskeleton and be like, fuck, I'm dead.
Did what
Like, just-
fucking
Yo,
Amazon? I think it was Amazon
Don't bring this
France.
conversation up ever again. If you ever bring this conversation up, I'm going to fly over to America and stick my
You
hand
can't
so far
fucking
up your
fly.
arse and what you like to
You
fuck
don't
up.
have the fucking wings, Adam.
I have the major
Man, fucking Jesus, turn
You
the
don't
fucking
got the
JTech into a
wings.
ventriloquist, bro. Jesus.
I hate this shit, man. I really do.
Okay.
Developers.
Shut the fuck up, Adam. Fucking Yellow over there eating fucking hot dogs.
Hey,
and
Yellow,
shit.
did you see that new trailer that came out for Wasteland 3? That
No.
Player's Choice fucking trailer?
I'm not interested. I didn't even know they dropped the
Not
trailer.
you. I said Yellow, not you. You don't play the fucking shit. You don't want games that you can play. So, Yellow, have you
Did
seen
you
fucking
Yeah, you see that.
the newest trailer for that game, dude?
No.
Okay, let me go see. What is this? Wasteland 3?
Yeah. Wasteland 3, yeah.
Is it fucking good? Like what is the game?
Developers.
Fucking like
I swear to God, if UK had gun licensing, I would have one in my back pocket right now
no,
and
you
shoot
fucking
myself.
wouldn't.
Jesus Christ, there, fucking Adam.
All I'm
God
saying,
damn it.
bro.
Seriously, bro,
All I want Herman to come out and say is
we
we have a new initiative that we're gonna bring more games to the PC market. That's all. I don't
Yes,
want him to
very
come out one more time and
Hold on,
say
hold on.
this isn't
Hold on,
happening.
Hold on, Mr. Meowski just said something. Shout out to Mr. Meowski. Y'all just understood how the industry works. Shout out to Mr. Meowski.
No, I've been knew how the industry worked. I just want them to be fucking honest. There's not why fucking lie when we know what the fuck's going on. It's just like when Spyro. No, hold on. Hear me out. When I knew Spyro the Dragon was in the works, I knew that game was gonna go multi-platform. When Crash Bandicoot Team Racing was in the works, I knew that game was going to every platform. There was no reason not to, again, because you tried to trick one time, there's no way you were going to get away with it the second time. You weren't gonna make a lot of money on one platform and then have people double dip on another. Why? Because we know who you are.
Wait, hold up, Jay. Hold the fucking phone. How much? It was a year before that game came out on other platforms. How much do you think theoretically it sold on PlayStation compared to PC and Xbox and Nintendo?
Crash.
Yes, Crash Insane Trilogy.
I think they said it did 3 million for the first year.
But if we were to choreograph this in order, how would you put it between PlayStation, Nintendo, Xbox, and PC?
It'll be Switch, and then I don't know between Xbox and PC, but I guess it would be Xbox and then PC.
Thank you very much. And who's on top?
PlayStation, because it launched a year early, of course.
And there you go. My point exactly. Thank you. Bye.
What? You making a point that I made?
Exclusive, son.
Exclusives can do some wonders.
Adam,
ding, ding.
I made that point, bro. What are you talking about? I knew the fucking game sold 3 million before now. What are you talking about? What I was saying is they would not dare to try to give.
Next year, when Final Fantasy comes out for Xbox and PC, I'm gonna wait and see what the numbers may be, and I know I'm not gonna get those numbers.
Those numbers are gonna be fucking low. They don't buy those games regardless. Look, even if the game launched day and date, they would not sell good.
Exclusive on PlayStation that theoretically went to PC and Xbox a year earlier, right? So if Horizon that came out in 2017 comes out for PC in 2020, how does that factor into it? There you go.
Then why put it on that platform if you know it's gonna sell poor?
There's more years. I'm watching Shroud react to Unreal Engine.
Developers.
Yeah, that doesn't. Adam, you made no fucking sense. Why put something on a platform that is gonna sell poor? It's just like the fucking Hellblade. Do you remember Hellblade launched on Xbox after they called it a walking simulator and no one brought it? Like,
dude, every game is a fucking walking simulator.
No, I know, but that was coming from the Xbox fan base that eventually got the game and didn't buy it. So what was the whole point of putting it on a platform that was shitting on your fucking game? Pointless.
Because Game Pass, Jay. Next.
What? They put it on there because of Game Pass?
No, they bought the fucking studio, Jay. They're going to put on Game Pass, and people were going to play it and buy it that way.
I'm talking about before that, Adam.
Okay.
Yeah, when they put it out and it was fucking 3 months and it only sold 500,000. I'm talking about before Game Pass. You put a game on a platform that the community shitted on. Huh?
They bought the devs. It's different now.
Eventually, Adam. We don't give a fuck about now. The game could sell 1 million and it doesn't fucking matter, bro. Like, it doesn't matter. Nobody will ever know the sales from Xbox ever again. They will never disclose
Neither will
sales.
PlayStation.
Huh? What do you say, Fatal?
Oh, I mean nothing, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
Nobody will ever know how good or bad a game does.
This is why I find PlayStation very smart in what they're doing, which no one kind of kind of narrowed in on, right? Was that when PlayStation revealed the PS Studio logo, and everyone's like, "Oh, of course, new logo." People were going around this, and they weren't even thinking about it in the sense where I was, and that is the case that logo is going to be at the beginning of the Uncharted film and the Last of Us HBO series. God. If people see that logo, they're going to see that's a PlayStation studio, right? And they're going to see those little snippet of games from Uncharted, whether it's within that logo, they're going to see. That is going to signify what that thing is, like what Marvel have been doing for the past 12 years, 11 years? And people recognize that. That's what Sony has done for. They want people to recognize that. And then when they do, they will go into the shop and see PlayStation and the games that are there. And that's going to make them want to buy that thing. Not go ahead and think, I want to buy that on a PC. Because PC is not in the confines of that logo. It doesn't say PlayStation Studios and then in the bottom PC. That's what I mean, bro. Like, there are so many factors that form into this that everyone kind of just wants to bypass. Like, oh, yeah, it's going to happen. Like, no. Anything can happen.
Hey,
with
Adam, I
games.
wonder if the Xbox logo is going to be at the beginning of that Halo fucking series that's coming out.
Yeah, exactly.
Showcase.
Right. Yeah, exactly. I expect that to happen. And like, look at how Xbox are reacting to certain things as well. You're not seeing them deliver numbers because they don't care about numbers anymore. They care about user bases. It's fucking clear as crystal that they're going for that. And that's theoretically I'm not gonna lie to you, that might be the new number that we're gonna be seeing within the coming years. Not the sense of how many things have sold X, Y, and Z. They're gonna be wanting the user bases. I mean, fuck, look at the mobile phone market compared to the console market. It shits on it. Why? Mobile phone, every person has a mobile phone in this world. It's bigger than console gaming. No one can refute that, by the way. If you do, you're fucking dumb. You know what I mean, bro?
Here's the thing. Even
No.
if all these games go to PC, who the fuck? Who gives a fuck? At the end of the day, because these studios are still going to be pumping out quality.
This is what I've been trying to say. Me personally, this is me only. I'm not speaking to every other person, but to me, I don't give a fuck. But like most other people, which I can say right now, fair amount, we won't give a fuck as well. There's gonna be like probably 20% of people, 25% of people, like the people that are on Twitter. And that are like us that
they want to have something to boast about. They ain't getting it no more.
About that, like what I mean. Like if I went to I can go to my WhatsApp, couple of my WhatsApp groups, and I'll say to them, would you care if PC are going to bring their games over? If PlayStation are going to bring their games over to PC, would that stop you from buying a PS5? I can guarantee you right now they'll say fuck no, because they don't care about that. They're not even thinking about that. You know, fuck it. I'm gonna do it right now. Give me a minute.
Not realistic.
No, bro. I'm gonna do it right now.
Still bring out quality content at the end
Adam,
of the day.
they understand that that's not a good move. You talking about marketing? They haven't. Hold on, Adam. They haven't even marketed fucking Horizon on PC since they announced the shit. They have not once talked about that fucking game going to PC because they know how bad it is, man. Nobody wants to fucking hear that your games are going to PC. Who wants to continuously hear that? They know. The only person I've actually saw do that shit multiple times is Xbox. They will go out their way to market that fucking games are going to fucking PC. Because they need them as a revenue source.
And they should.
Yeah, they should because they need them as a revenue source. People on their fucking platform don't buy games, and they need to make money somewhere else. I don't think PlayStation needs the fucking PC community to make money. They have a dedicated fan base that do buy games, multi-platform and exclusive.
Yeah, they do buy games, but they don't buy a whole lot of games.
There's not a single fucking game I see on PC do 10 million sold. I'm sorry. Multiple times.
Are you blind?
Exclusives? Oh, okay, name some. I love when people do that.
How much did WoW sell on the first day?
Fucking WoW is an MMO.
Motherfucker, you just said exclusive game. What exclusives on PC?
Okay, single player, 10 million in what time frame?
Single player.
10 million in what time frame?
So now we have to move the goalpost and say that it has to be single player game.
Okay, so 10 million in what time frame?
All right, what about, if you want to use single player, what about Half-Life 2? Didn't Half-Life 2 fucking sell over 10 million on the PC side?
Thank you.
I don't fucking know.
There you go. That's a single player experience.
Multiplied too, man.
Portal 2.
And that came to Orange Box later on with Team Fortress 2.
Yeah, several years later.
Yeah, exactly. And did they care about that? No.
Nope.
Thank you. Thank you.
Console gamer, PC gamers don't give a fuck if they lose exclusives, man. They don't care. Console gamers are the ones that fucking cry over that shit.
Alright, first of all, got one. There you go.
Fatal, how many reasons do you have to buy a console over a PC?
That's one person, by the way, answered me back saying no, I don't.
You know the main reason why I don't fuck with PC anymore like I used to do is because I can't keep up with the times. I can't afford to keep up with it. I'm
like
usually
I said,
at least 2 gens behind.
There are many perks to getting a PC, right?
There is, yeah. No, I'm talking about if I need it for like my podcast or my radio show. Of course, that's different. There's a little bit
less you can do. There's a little bit less you can do on a console. That's why exclusives matter a little bit more. That's why sometimes they do sell systems. I don't see a lot of people saying, I'm going to go build I don't see a lot of people saying, I'm going to build a $1,000 PC just to play Sims 4. I don't see that. I don't see demand for that.
And you probably never will, but why does that matter?
There is a demand for, hey, I'm going to go pick up God of War, but I need a PlayStation. Oh, well, let me go drop $400, $300 and get a PlayStation to play this one game.
Okay, and if the PC person wants to play that game that bad, then that motherfucker will go out and buy the actual fucking PlayStation.
Some of them, all I'm going to say, there's a huge percentage that just won't do that. They will hold out.
And there's also a huge percentage of that fucking fan base too as well on the PS4 that will not buy God of War. So again, like,
I don't look, man. You're 100% right, but not a big. Like I like the people you're talking about. I don't fuck with those people anyway.
Million units out there, and there's only been
that huge percentage you talked
is the
about?
only company on the fucking market where every generation, good or bad, they're the only company that has their first party that can outsell third party all the time, every generation.
Who you talking about?
Like Nintendo is just like that. That's what Nintendo does.
Yeah,
like their first party
Nintendo's
games
the
like,
Disney
have such an attraction rate to it.
They're the Disney.
So does PlayStation, but not as good. But at the same time, fucking like, yeah, don't get me wrong. 18 million, however fucking many, 15 million for like God of War and shit, dude, is fucking phenomenal for a first party IP. Only being on one platform. That's no slouch.
My whole point, Fatal, there are tons of multi-plats that can't do 3 million in a fucking year, let alone a couple days. There's
been times where fucking
there's been multiple fucking times. Multiple times. The big, heavy-hitting multi-platform games on 3 or more platforms, for whatever weird reason, just can't sell 3 million in a few days on multiple platforms. I wish somebody could break that down to me. How can an exclusive...
a lot of those games are games that fucking that console gamers will never fucking play.
Devil May Cry 5. Devil May Cry 5 is established. Why didn't people buy the game?
The other thing you got to understand too is though, man, is you got to look at what type of game it is and how much the budget is. Like certain games don't need to sell 3 million in order to make that money back. Like you're thinking,
I'm not saying AAA. Exactly.
I'm saying if you're talking strictly AAA, fucking honestly, dude, look, okay, it's not like we're in Hollywood where we get to see the budget out of how much a film costs, right? We're never going to see a developer fucking, and if they do come out, can we even fucking sit there and believe that fucking number? Like, we never know how much an actual budget goes into. Fuckers never come out and tell us. So we could be sitting there hyping up a game. Like, I've seen several fucking in middle market titles that fucking don't look as good as what you come to expect from, say, a big AAA game from Capcom or whatever, but it has way better fucking mechanical fucking elements behind it.
Fail, let me just put this in perspective as well, right? God of War 3 and Ascension combined sold 8.2 million units.
Almost like fucking, what, 4.25 a piece?
Yeah, exactly, right? And you look at God of War 2018, which sold, was it 10 million last year in 2019, was the last time they recorded that. How do you think Sony are feeling when they looked at that number? Needless to say, when they sold the 3 million within the first 3 days, they're probably over the fucking moon. And it's the sense of, they look at every game they sold this generation, right, that's gone over 10 million or even 15 million, if some of them have. That is a big fucking win for them, regardless. When they
that's definitely a big win, dude.
Exactly, right? They did not get these numbers on the PS3 at all. Gran
Turismo was like their highest selling IP since the PS1 era, dude.
Exactly. So when
they broke that mold. It took them fucking three full generations to finally break that mold.
That's why when it goes to this whole PC narrative of like go and put them over, they're probably just thinking, listen, let's just do it. Like, see what happens.
It's chump change for them. It's chump change for them. Like, they don't give a fuck, dude. They don't give a shit.
They have theoretically already budgeted the next 2 God of War games after God of War 2018.
Now, if they start putting like their actual fucking new IPs up there day and date, then you can start worrying.
I did not get fired. I know that's funny to you.
And if it was on like a Game Pass thing for PlayStation, that's when you start to worry maybe. I don't know.
Oh, hey, Boca.
Hey, what up, bud? Fade
How you
on the
doing, man?
building, bitches.
What's going on, bitch ass?
Yo.
Well,
Are you still live, Jay?
Yeah, I'm still alive.
Oh, shit. I didn't think you were fucking streaming.
Nobody
What happened to
cares
the
if
cat,
you
Adam?
curse, man.
I'm just
All I
saying,
gotta
Mr.
do
Meow
is tell YouTube
like
that it's gonna
Q4,
have
and if
cursing.
yes,
That's it.
they can tend to cut me.
All right, what were you saying?
Don't worry.
What?
Shout
Damn
out
it,
to
dude.
Mr. Meowski. Shout out to Mr. Meowski for the motherfucking
Cat.
for the
Dabs,
super chat.
dabs.
There was a super chat? I didn't even fucking know.
Send out a super chat.
A lot
Cat
of people
can't
are definitely
fucking
worried
send out a
about going
super
in the next
chat.
gen,
That's
dude.
not
I'm
even
not
fucking
fucking.
real.
It is what
Some
it is.
so nimble.
I don't believe that
He
shit.
donated 3. Yeah.
3 catnips.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
No fucking cat in the super chat. I didn't see shit. What the fuck are you guys talking about?
Mr.
Well,
Meowski.
guys, we about to get the fuck out of here. I gotta watch Kiss move suck at Last of Us. See how many times he's gonna
Why
fucking
would you
die.
watch that fucking?
Why don't you just put it on the screen?
Exactly.
Put it on
Yeah.
the screen.
We could just stand here and crack jokes.
He's a prime example.
I
Of, like,
really
how
wanna
gamers
fucking do that.
see on Twitter, bro.
Why not?
They rather talk about
I guess so.
value than when they.
I really want to like transfer everything to the
Yeah,
new laptop though,
they are.
Sam. That's why I'm
They
kind of like
fucking
putting it off.
totally are.
No, somebody
What
put that
happened,
up, and
What
I couldn't
happened?
disagree with
I-
that. He
I
talked
can't
so
hear you.
much shit about next gen and doing podcasts, but when he theoretically has to play a game, he's fucking terrible at that. He said that was a one and done interactive,
Movie.
which you are now. You're a fucking moron.
You saw that Reddit made a fucking article about what you just said.
Dude, you know that's bad. The moment you reach a gaming fucking Reddit fucking page,
I've read.
yeah, dude,
No,
you've
I've-
officially
I've-
made a mockery of yourself.
Yeah, I've reached that status multiple times.
No,
Oh well, then there you go, there, Jay. It's like you must
Yeah,
be a
I know
proud,
because
proud
I
gamer.
teased the port beggars, bro. I fucking tease these motherfuckers.
Man, who cares if they're fucking port beggars?
That shit's
Dude, let them.
funny.
Who cares? Like you shouldn't let that shit eat at you, man.
Dude, I've been to fucking Florence, Italy. I experienced a shit ton of beggars on the fucking every corner on the street, and I had to walk past them. Sometimes I actually gave them money. You know why? They're a fucking soul.
Right?
But hey, I wasn't grabbing my fucking panini saying, "No, it's exclusive to me."
Yeah, you were.
Well, when you
Fucking
take fucking
panini.
video games way too fucking serious,
Interesting imagery.
you might want to recheck your hobbies.
That actually happened, by the way. A woman came up to me because she saw me eating a panini outside the shop, and she's like, "Money? Do you have any money?" In Italian, I spoke back to her in Italian, and she goes, "Oh, okay." And I just gave her some money instead. I'm like, fuck it. Like, hey, man, if we want to go by that point, man,
Okay.
that's how I look at it. This says, bro.
I don't fucking see that the laptop looks completely different. I know the quality looks better though. The screen really looks nice.
Right? It's not that much further.
Screen is much bigger though.
It's not like truly a next gen thing. It's more
Yeah, it
so
looks.
next gen for the developers, right? Anything.
I mean, I like
Developers.
There
Where
it
the fuck
is.
did
Yep.
you? Where did you get that developer thing from?
Developer.
I'm watching my boy Shroud break it down, man.
Oh yeah. What you say he was gonna piss me off because he doesn't like Ghost of Tsushima?
He doesn't like Ghost Bugs. Again, like, this is what I mean, bro. Like, you know, we've been talking about PC gamers, right? Again, there are a lot of PC gamers that are like him, where theoretically, you know, first-person shooters, very fast, you know, gameplay, you know, frames are a big thing over pixels, textures and shit like that, bro. Like, that is the essence of them. So when you see games like Ghost and Horizon, like, we talk about if they're gonna sell on this and that, and like, if, you know, again, all this shift and this bull crap, it's like, well, if every PC fan is like Shroud, then fuck no, because they won't give a fuck.
Yeah, but that's what I've been saying. Like, okay, so we look at the 80, let's say 80%, right, of people on consoles will buy nothing but multiplat, and 20% will buy nothing but exclusives. This generation, it changed a little bit. For some weird reason, exclusives did really, really good this time around. You know, compared to any other generation. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I have no clue. I know the games were really, really good this gen, but for them to sell to the way they sold, I just never saw anything like it. When it comes to them, let's say they're the other fucking 80% or 70%. These motherfuckers won't buy any of the fucking... They won't buy any of these fucking games.
I mean, what I'm trying to say though, how do you think PlayStation felt when they sold like nearly that amount of copies of God of War 2018, and they look back and they saw the numbers of God of War 3 and Ascension? Needless to say, the whole series, which I think the series sold, I think it was over 10 million a few years ago.
Wow.
Only just. That's what I mean.
And God of War 2018 outsold the whole series.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, so God of War 2018 is oversold. It's probably done more than 10 million now, but in 2019 they recorded it. It's 10 million. But you look at God of War 3, which was what was it? It was 5.2, and Ascension was 3 million. I think it was something around that, roughly around that margin. You put them together, man. That's bonkers. What? Absolutely fucking insane. And that's why I come around this narrative of like, you know, if they do go to PC, like, is it the be all end all? Is it like the apocalypse? Like, no. Am I Tom Cruise in War of the Worlds? No. Do I care about Dakota Fanning? No. But she's there.
Oh my fucking god. Hey Sam, everything swapped the fuck over, bro. That shit was so useful. Like the whole Streamlabs swapped over to the new laptop. The whole setup and everything. Oh, that is nice. Wow, that fucking helped.
Probably it's 4 o'clock in the morning, Umar. The sort of shit I don't want to do, you know, like, I mean, I'm just gonna be blunt with you, bro. Like, see, I don't mind talking in these chats, right? I was watching some YouTube videos, so like, I wasn't really planning on gaming, but like, you know, I'm getting to the point where I'm becoming like Kid Smooth right now, where I'm talking about shit more than I'm playing it, and I don't like it. I really don't. Maybe it's Corona. I don't know. But this is the fuck shit I don't want to be doing.
Don't you have games to play though? Oh, he's live now.
I play my game, bro. I platinum my games. I'm like you, like fucking. You obviously have like, what is it? Fucking. Oh, what was it? Nino, Nino? Fucking Neo 2.
Neo 2, I still got Neo 2. I got fucking...
You got Dreams to keep playing. You got Control you got to go back to. You got to go back to that.
I've fucking been deleted Control. I'm not going back to that fucking game. Shit gets on my fucking nerves. I do need to complete Kingdom Hearts, Neo, Judgment. I need to start Trails of Mana, finish up Dragon Quest 11.
Oh, the platinum by now.
What? The platinum for what?
No, I'm just saying all the games you're listing, I've got the platinum by now.
Yeah, that's you, man. I got free time now. But I know I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna play some Shadow of Colossus tomorrow. I need to install Elgato. And I need to install, what is this fucking app right here? Clack Attack.
What's going on? Yesterday I saw something called Crumbside Wrestling. I think I saw your name.
Oh yeah, that's my buddy Fatal Sherrod. He does that for that fucking firefighting fucking wrestling.
Okay, interesting. I thought you were in there talking, and I saw Dealer Gaming and Snow Bunny and she was in the chat. Yeah, I didn't know what the fuck that was. Yeah. Wondering what that was. So I was like, why is Fatal's name there? I was like, wait, what?
Oh, you prick.
This dude Kid Smooth straight trash, bro.
Oh, I'm actually aggressively moist, actually. Hold on.
Yeah, you're right about that.
I send you getting moist over Ghost of Tsushima. I like it. He's black as well. It's better.
Cut that out. God damn, that shit looks
black.
God.
Oh, you bitch.
This fucking laptop got the whole fucking shit and it's super fucking clear. God damn. Woo! Can't wait to fucking transfer everything over.
I'll be like Ron Burgundy, where he sees that black woman and goes, black, black,
So, does anybody know how much time he got for this stupid challenge? I cannot wait to fucking start streaming on this laptop. I'm hoping this shit's everything I need it to do. God. What are you guys doing in the chat? Let me see what you guys doing. What are you talking about? It's a fucking cat in the chat. What's going on competitive? Oh, you just woke up. Well, that makes sense. It's like 4 in the fucking
Smooth.
morning.
It's like here's the challenge.
Where is he at now? He is still in the city.
I'll do it.
Oh, here's the challenge. Here along your way.
You said what?
What?
I find it ironic that when somebody posts that shit up, because I remember him saying they shitted on like PlayStation games being one and done prior to that fucking thing, and I find it ironic that he's struggling to play that game and like just get by it. Yeah, it isn't just that, man. It's fucking boring. Come on, though. This goes to Tsushima. Yeah, man, this is making me.
Nigga, go to the fucking door, dude. This. Adam, are you watching this?
No.
Hey guys,
Hey,
we'll be live
the
tomorrow.
fucking
Just
idiot,
please let me set this laptop up so we can have better quality. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Everybody be safe. Have a good night. Shout out to Umar, Boca Loca, Uncompetitive,
I watched him yesterday.
Jamar,
he
What?
was planning shit out in advance, and
Asa
he still
Gaming,
fucking
and
flopped.
Verge, Veger. Shout out to you for joining. I know it got fucking heated today, but you know we're still cool, man. Don't
You
worry
got
about
heated
it.
on your end, Jay. I'm fucking cool as a
Adam
bar.
drinks a lot of tea, so his body temperature is hotter than mine. Okay, Dante, shout out to you.
You dickhead.
Vegan VR King, don't worry about Adam. He didn't have his tea today. Yes or no?
If you're gonna talk to me about this shit, please do it in the morning.
We're gonna talk to you when you have your crumpets, but not tea. Rated R. Okay, let me get the fuck out of here, guys. Thank you for all the support. I don't know what to make of the new laptop right now.
Yo, Umar, I'm sleepy, bro. He does this shit to me. I fucking hate it.
Hey, Umar, don't worry about that guy. He doesn't know what a foot is.